It's time for Etowah High School football. Etowah Blue Devils football is brought to you by the generous contributions of Rick's Discount Drugs, Team One Hyundai, the City of Attala, Dr. Sabrina Morgan Graves, MD, M&J Automotive, Team One Chevrolet, AmeriCool Heating and Cooling, Etowah Used Cars, Northeast Orthopedics, and Southern Heritage Barbecue. Now, live from the field, it's Jerry White, Adam Gilmer, Darren Bailey, and Blake Matthews with the Etowah Blue Devils.
After a long, hot summer, it's finally here. We're live, Titan Stadium. Jerry White, my man Adam Gilmer, Blake Matthews stuck back there. Darren Bailey is on injured reserve tonight. Man, this is a game that's been talked about, Adam, all summer long. When you get your big rivalries to start the season, all you have to talk about all season, you just have to mention Gadsden City.
Man, I'm telling you, Jerry, this atmosphere is going to be electric tonight. You know, it's kind of, they started filling in here about 5:30, I reckon, and we're about 30 minutes from kickoff. I expected to get a little bit more crowded here.
As we both know, both these programs have new first-year head coaches. Gadsden City, Ollie Smith, been with the program since it formed, right? So he's been around, defensive coordinator. I think they got the right guy in Ollie Smith.
Oh, yeah, Jerry. You know, Ollie being from Gadsden, he knows these families here of these boys. He is very passionate about Gadsden City football and the whole city of Gadsden. You know, I seen that the other day in his speech at his fan day, man. They got the right guy, I think, in Ali.
No doubt. And kind of an unknown person outside the program, John Holliday. We pulled him over from Tuscaloosa County, and he is he's passionate, he's driven, he's very focused and very disciplined. I'll say that again, just what these Blue Devils needed.
Yes, Coach Holliday is. You know, Coach Holliday is very intense. He is very passionate about the game. He wants them to do right on the field and off the field, and I think that's the guy that is the right man for the job, Jerry. It's just he just talking to him is amazing. He's a great guy, and a lot of people question some things, but Coach Holliday has been very successful as a head coach.
No doubt. This is the Etowah Used Cars pregame show, but right now, hey, enough of us. Let's introduce you to the main guy himself. This is the Coach John Holliday Show, brought to you by Northeast Orthopedic and Team One Hyundai.
This is the Coach John Holliday Show, brought to you by Northeast Orthopedics and Team One Hyundai.
Hey, Coach, thanks again for taking time to be with us today.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Man, let's take it back a little bit. Let's go back to September 6, 1996. Your first game as head coach at Brilliant, 44-0. Week 2, 21-0 victories. You must have thought, this is kind of easy.
Yeah, boy, that was a long time ago. At that time in 1996, I knew some offensive football, and I could still play. I could still run and jump and throw, but I'm not sure I knew enough about coaching. I did those kids a disservice, actually. But we got ready too quick. I thought it was all about that first game, and it's more of a marathon than it is a sprint to coach a season. So you don't want to press everything, put all your eggs in a basket that one game, and just a lot. Now, that was a great learning experience for me back then. Just a tremendous learning experience, but it was learning on the go.
Again, when we talked about, I asked the question during our live event. You were kind of bred to be a football coach. Talk a little bit about the journey with your father. Very, very successful head football coach in his own right.
Yes, my brother was a high school football coach. My dad was a high school football coach, and my dad was a high school coach at smaller schools in South Alabama, and then in Blount County, and so that's what I knew. So I played in small schools. I played at small school, and then transferred to private school, and then a small school in Florida. So that's what I knew. So me becoming a head football coach, me going into coaching is just what was going to happen. It's what I knew. I didn't know enough, but I knew, when you're young, sometimes we just don't know enough. But I knew that I was passionate about football, about the game, about competition. At that age, I don't know that I would say I was passionate about kids at that time. I don't know if I could have articulated it to you, but 100%, that's the reason any coach is in it. And so that's been the pleasure of any of it. Nothing, wins and losses, no. It's trying to help mold and make these kids, and you say, well, they have parents at home to do that. Yes. But it's a struggle sometimes to be a parent. I am one, and we look for other avenues to help us. And so being a high school coach is a big deal, and it's just what I was supposed to do. So the passion was there for the game and the competition, but it didn't take long for me to understand that it's about the kids and the love of them, and to try to make them into a unit. And so being small school, where I was trying to go with that is that's all I knew really was to be a small school head coach. That's what I thought we were supposed to do, is just be a small school head coach. Didn't know there was anything else. And then, lo and behold, Allenton came along, which was a great opportunity. We had some great teams, and then Clay and Walker. So really enjoy the larger school atmosphere. You
brought up Hamilton. Let's talk about that 99 team. You coached some great teams in your tenure, but that has to be one of the top 2 or 3, I would think.
Huge. We played, getting there, and that was I was 3 years at Brilliant. Small staff and just a small school, and I had to do a lot of it. Not that I did it all, but I had to do a lot of it myself. And there we had a staff, and so I was learning for me as well, because I'm still a young guy at that time. The youngest on staff and the head coach, and I don't know, it was a sweet place. It was a really good place. I still have some great friends there, and really good community, really football friendly community. And yeah, 19 went semifinals, and Dexter beat us 31-28. Last second field goal, we had them 21-7 with 10 minutes left to go in the game. Yeah, I called. That was game 14. I'd called 13 coaches that year, and because I called every coach they played before we played Dexter. And they said, good luck. They were a scoring frenzy team. They were a great football team, and we held them in check and played really good. And that was a tough night. But you remember, though, that was a special team. That was a special night, and it's unfortunate. Dexter, I think they won 55-0 the next week, state championship game. So it was that was a special year. Let's talk about your playing days. I mean, from a quarterback, father of 2 quarterbacks, how does that go into how you are as a head coach? Obviously, without doubt, you're a competitor. You're very focused. Talk about those things and transit to being a quarterback yourself. Well, playing a position, I'm probably harder on that position on the field than anyone else, because it's demanding. And anybody who's played that position who's a competitor understands that you better be focused. And there's a lot on you, a lot of pressure. You just better be able to handle it. So they need to be able to handle it in practice. So when things in the game are set up, so we try to go through every scenario. And I am tough on quarterbacks, including my own 2 sons. But it is. Somebody asked me several years ago, and I've been fortunate to have some good quarterbacks through my career. And somebody asked me, is there a position? Years ago, somebody, is there a position? No, they're all, all positions in football are important, and they are. But you need somebody to lead that offense. You need somebody to be able to see the things on the field that maybe you miss, and they can see it, and they can feel it, and they can lead and direct. And it's a big deal to be able to do that, to be able to spread the ball around and to understand the game. So it's to me. It's big a position. You need a good one on the field to be successful on the offensive side. No doubt. Let's talk about what brought you here. Why Etowah? Obviously, you're very sought after. Everyone. I spoke to a lot of people in the state of Alabama when you were named the head coach here at Etowah, and I'm going to give you two responses from 2 people you know very well. First, Walt Maddox down in Tuscaloosa. He said, the most competitive son of a gun I know
And if I would have had John Holiday on my staff, I may have won the election for governor.
How about that?
Then I was talking to Josh Niblett. He said, you're the best offensive mind in high school football in the state of Alabama.
Well, two guys from the past, Josh and I competed against each other in high school. His dad was high school coach. We know each other for a long time. Walt was at UAB. And, Mayor of Tuscaloosa, so great guy.
Yeah.
Just Walt Maddox is he's a dude, and so both those guys are. So very appreciative, for those guys to say that. But I don't know. We just do what we do and try to, I don't know. For those guys to say that, that's good. But just try to be competitive and try to put a good product on the field.
Well, Josh actually said that if there's one play to win or lose a game, offensively or defensively, either one, he said he wants you to be making that play.
How about that? I don't know. I don't know how to respond to that, to be honest with you. It's just a deal. You just try to stay focused and do your job on that end.
You're very well thought of, Coach. Just letting you know.
Well,
so let's talk about Etowah High School. Why you could have went anywhere you wanted to. So why Etowah?
It is so. So you name two names. So if I say two names, you're gonna say, "Well, you're nuts." What are you even talking about? Drew Knowles, okay, former coach here. Weird story. I try to make it short as I can, but I was contemplating retirement. Really just got back in January. We just got back into school, and somebody coach had called me, and we were just, all we were doing was scuttlebutt. Well, what job's coming open? That type of deal. He said, what about that Etowah job? I said, well, that's going to be a good job for somebody. And he said, well, who's going to get that job? I said, I don't know. I tell you what I'll do. I'll text Drew. And I called Drew, and he didn't answer. And he texted me back a few minutes later. Said, what do you want? And before I could text, just about the time I text back, I said, nothing, man. Call me later. He said, I'm in a tree stand. You want, and he put Etowah job, ? And until that time, it never dawned on me. And then he sent me a long text.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, just got my wheels spinning. I'm thinking, whoa, wait a minute, So that's the way it started. And then fortunately Dr. Hall and Mr. Colgrove and the board. But tradition. This is a football community. It's important to them. And in my profession, it needs to be where I'm going to be. So I'm tickled to be in Attala. I'm tickled to be here. Real excited about Friday nights in Attala. Really excited about taking our guys on the road and playing. So thankful to be here, blessed to be here. But it started with that text and Drew Knowles.
That's awesome. Well, let's get right into this game. You talk rivalries as you did the old Gadsden High School and now Gadsden City. It's as big as it gets in these parts. You've coached dang near every level from 1A to 7A, and talk a little bit about the difference in a 7A program and a 5A program.
The number of students in the stands, maybe, mm-hmm. Because I've been at a 7A where, it was good one Friday night and then not the next, but that's about it. This is a big deal. This 5A, 7A, the deal is going to be depth. They're going to have more standing on the sideline over there than we are. That's just the way it's going to be, and that's kind of what I'm saying. There are going to be more students in the stands on their side than they are because they have more. So they have more to choose from. They have more to sideline, that type of deal. But they're only going to put 11 on the grass, just like we are.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, the field's not going to tilt any certain way. We just got to be prepared. When things go bad, we've got to stay together and make sure we stay focused on assignment and detail. So, it's when you play a good 5A football team, it's tough. Now there are differences when you play 7A ball club. They're just it's more. So I'm not. Make sure you understand what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to play 11 on 11.
No doubt.
You want to catch those teams early. because those larger schools will get better, just like everybody should. But that depth will take effect, even on the heat. It'll still take effect later because those teams will be able to play better.
Well, let's talk about this game. Obviously, there's a rivalry factor and revenge factor. As they came to Jim Glover last year, Etowah got the victory late in the fourth. And so, I mean, this is the game everyone around the state is talking about. So, but the biggest question is what to expect from a Coach John Holiday team. And what I keep getting is very disciplined, very intense, kind of like you.
Well, that's what we'd hope. Our assistant coaches demand that as well. So we want them disciplined, and that goes from eyes to hands to everything. So we that's what we want, a disciplined team that's very focused and plays the game fast. So in doing that, we will make some mistakes, but that's what we will want to see as a staff after that game. We will want to review the film and say, listen, where our eyes were good right here. We ran to the ball right here. We were in position to make this play here. We were doing those type of things. So hopefully that's what our community will see. Our fan support there will see is, okay, we can see where later on we could be pretty good because we want to be disciplined and intense and focused.
Give me just a second, Coach. I want you to introduce your staff. There are some staff changes, a few. If you just take a minute and go over your current staff.
On the offensive side, our offensive line coach, offensive coordinator is Ryan Locke. Wide receiver coach, pass game coordinator is Skylar Ray. On the defensive side, our linebackers coach and defensive coordinator is Philip Pierce. Our defensive line coach and our special teams coordinator is Kendrick Cook. And our DB coach is Matthew Bone. So new to the staff, Kendrick Cook, not new to Attala. Graduated from here. Was at Saraland last year. He was at Gadsden City a few years ago. So he understands he's glad to be back home. And then Ryan Locke. Ryan was at Tuscaloosa County last year with me. And great addition. So man, staff is doing a phenomenal job through the course of summer. And then in the fall camp, really work diligently because it's anytime you bring in a new coach, it's just different. It doesn't matter who it's going to be. It's just a little bit different. So those guys have really gelled together and they really work really hard to get these kids, try to get them, give us the best opportunity to win.
No question. And winning is what, as you said, traditionally Etowah is known for winning, and that's one of the reasons that you're here. Hey, I know we're short on time, but can't get out of here without I'm incredibly happy your son is here, but man, I love your wife. Man, she is just a blessing to be around, and you better take time to talk about her.
She is, and she's bought in. She's all about it. She's she'll be the biggest supporter, and you say, well, these people, it doesn't matter. And it's not going to be of me. It will be of our kids. She will be extremely vocal and extremely supportive of our football team. And so, yeah, she's a godsend. We've been together 25 years.
Amen.
Yeah, we celebrated anniversary late July. So she has been a blessing in my life. And a good one to put up with my mess. Yeah. To be a coach's wife is special, okay, because it's very demanding and they have to do a lot. So any coach's wife during that season, but throughout the year it's difficult, but especially during the season, they're really by themselves a lot. And so not only without spouse, but they have to be the father figure at home sometimes because we're not there. So it's tough to be that coach wife, and I've been fortunate to have a good one.
Coach, I'm going to let you get back to it. Any parting thoughts? Again, we need a big crowd there. Everybody come out and support this team. Any parting thoughts here?
We need a good, supportive crowd. It's not going to – we're going to make some mistakes. First game, we're going to make some mistakes. But, man, we need to hear it, you know. We need to – and they will be. They'll be out and hopefully we'll play well.
No doubt, Coach. Thank you so much, and I look forward to talking to you after the game.
Thank you.
This is the Coach John Holiday Show, brought to you by Northeast Orthopedic and Team 1 Hyundai.
This is the Etowah Used Cars pregame show.
If you think you can't afford a new car, think again. Team One Hyundai has brand new accents for only $14,990. Sporty, sleek, perfect for your first new car. For students, new accent, only $14,990. How about a brand new Elantra, only $15,990. Elantra has been a top seller for Hyundai since it came into the market. Safe and sporty, new Elantra, $15,990. How about a new Sonata Limited, turbo loaded, $25,590. That is 25% off MSRP. Sonata is a top-rated vehicle in all classes, and this one is loaded. New Hyundais come with America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty, and Hyundai Assurance. Now you can afford a new Hyundai. Team One Hyundai, Highway 77, Rainbow City. Team1Hyundai.com. Must qualify for all incentives. Tax, title, and dock fee not included. For qualified buyers, see dealer for complete details.
Let the Cole family and staff introduce you to true Southern Heritage Barbecue. They have ribs, smoked chicken, burgers, hot dogs, and everything is made to order. They have loaded fries, loaded nachos, my personal favorite, the convenient family pack. Ask about the brown bag special. That's right, you get a burger, a barbecue sandwich, or a hot dog with chips and a drink for only $5. Hey, we also offer ribs and rib tips all day, Friday and Saturday. Don't tell my wife, but you have to try the peanut butter pie. It is amazing. Located at 215 Gilbert's Ferry Road in Attala, right across the street from Gadsden Warehousing. They're open Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 11 to 7, Friday and Saturday, 11 to 8, closed on Wednesday and Sundays. Southern Heritage Barbecue can cater your event. Phone your order in 256-344-2897. Don't forget to like them on Facebook. Southern Heritage Barbecue. Now back to the Etowah Used Cars pregame show.
Hey, welcome back, and what a tremendous tribute to high school football, Adam. The pageantry, the band, the national anthem, the fireworks. It was pretty spectacular.
Yeah, Jerry, I was waiting on the flyover to come by. It was a pretty neat little national anthem with the fireworks there.
Man, let's get something pretty special that actually Barry Hall and I started 6 years ago. This is the point of the season where we always read every kid on the roster for Etowah High School. I will get at it. You just follow suit, my man. Junior, number 1, running back, defensive back, Nana Davis. Sophomore, number 2, defensive back, Jarvis Hardwick. Junior, number 3, running back, safety, Trent Davis. Freshman, quarterback, number 4, John Wallace Holiday. Senior, wide receiver, number 5, Jamal Fleming. Junior, number 6, wide receiver and safety, Ollie Finch Jr. Sophomore, number 7, cornerback, Tay Wright. Junior, number 8, defensive back, Ethan Foster. Junior, number 9, defensive line, Toby Camp. Junior, number 10, linebacker, Trevor Gladden. Freshman, number 11, defensive back, Andrew Pierce. Junior, number 12, quarterback, Brady Troop. Senior, kicker, kind of plays everywhere, number 13, Eric Edge. Senior, number 14, wide receiver, Davion Robinson. Senior, number 15, defensive line, J.J. Williams. Freshman, number 16, linebacker, Trace Thompson. Senior, number 17, defensive back, Chris Gaddis. Sophomore, number 18, linebacker, Josh Dobbs. Freshman, number 19, wide receiver, big wide receiver too for a freshman. I'm talking about Omion Finch. Freshman, number 20, running back, Jakara Mostella. Sophomore, wide receiver, number 21, Michael Bostic. Junior, number 22, defensive back, Kobe Cleveland. Sophomore, number 23, wide receiver, Chris Harden. Freshman, defensive back, number 27, Josh Graham.
Senior linebacker, number 28, Logan LaFollette. Senior linebacker, number 30, Clint Elliott. Freshman linebacker, number 32, Brady Carver. Senior running back, linebacker, number 34, Hunter Cox. Freshman wide receiver, number 35, Nick Bartlett. Freshman linebacker, number 37, Colton Peterson. Senior defensive lineman, number 40, Isaiah Atchison. Sophomore defensive lineman, number 42, Jacob Stanford. Freshman defensive lineman, number 44, Dylan Horton. Senior linebacker, number 47, Carson Higgins. Freshman offensive lineman, number 50, Benjamin Causey. Freshman defensive lineman, number 51, Anthony Jones. Freshman defensive lineman, number 52, Christopher Gooden. Sophomore offensive lineman, number 54, Ashton King. Senior defensive lineman, number 55, Jordan Kyler Graves. Senior offensive lineman, number 56, Braden Lowry. Freshman defensive lineman, number 60, Jay-Sean Patrick. Junior offensive lineman, number 61, Aiden Gooden. Sophomore offensive lineman, number 63, Bear Stevens. Sophomore offensive lineman, number 64, Christian Foreman. Freshman offensive lineman, number 65, Christian Hudson. Freshman offensive lineman, number 67, William Martin. Sophomore offensive lineman, number 70, Jackson Barron. Junior defensive lineman, number 71, Davion Starr. Sophomore offensive lineman, defensive lineman, number 72, Jalen Billingsley. Sophomore offensive defensive lineman, number 73, Bennett Nance. Junior offensive lineman, number 74, Wesley Stone. Senior offensive lineman, number 75, Dylan Hill. Sophomore wide receiver, number 80, Jacob Robertson. And freshman, number 81, wide receiver, Andrew Moore.
All right, we're going to have a tough – that is the Etowah roster, complete roster start to finish. We'll get that a few more times during the season. And this is a broadcaster's nightmare, Adam. You're going to see Etowah's new jerseys. You virtually cannot see the white numbers on the white uniforms. So we're about to baptize you by fire. Hey, let's get right into it. We've got about a minute 55 until kickoff. This is the Etowah Used Cars pregame show. Let's just talk a little bit about what's going on. Etowah back-to-back 5A Region 6 region champions. We already talked about, Coach Holliday, 66% winning percentage, been in the ball game 21 years. So it's going to be, he knows what he's doing, right? He definitely knows what he's doing. Everyone wants to talk about the loss of the key starters, most on defense. I'm talking about Graham to Nebraska, Harris to Vandy, Emil Smith to Georgia Southern, Trey Cole to Lindsey Wilson. Then you still got Alex Howard, Carter Dingler, Jalen Wright, and others, not to mention Ricky Wright, who transferred over here. What do we have to do to be an effective defense? We're going to be young. What do we do? Coach Pierce, a new defensive coordinator.
Jerry, these guys on defense this year, they're young, but they've got a lot of football experience. They don't got a lot of big-time high school Friday night experience under the lights, but I see them getting it going as the game goes tonight. It may take them a quarter, but don't be let down on this defense, Jerry. This defense is going to be okay.
Hey, let's get right to our keys to the game. Adam, who is your offensive, defensive, and your key to the game?
My offensive key to the game will be the Blue Devil offensive line, Jerry. They're returning one starter, but they've got some young faces up there that are really good. My defensive key to the game will be them linebackers. Losing Jaron Wright and Carter Dingler is huge, but you're going to have some young guys back there that can get sideline to sideline. It may take them a quarter. My overall key to this game is don't let the big play happen. You can't let the big play happen. Block punts, kickoff returns, long pass runs, whatever. We can't let the big play happen. If we can stop that, we'll be okay.
All right, for the keys to the game and key players for Darren Bailey and Blake are the same. Offensively, they went with quarterback Brady Troop. Defensively, they both went with Nana Davis. And, Darren is always going to say you got to win the battle in the trenches. He's thinking along the lines with you. And Blake Matthews says you must force turnovers. I went a little bit differently. I went with our running game. I went with number 3, Trent Davis, and I went with Logan LaFollette, the senior linebacker who is going to have to make plays. And I think the key to the game for Etowah to be victorious in this football game, we have to weather the storm. We have to play hard. We have to play fast. But you know what? We have to have fun.
That's exactly right, Jerry. And I believe these Blue Devils, they're pumped up playing their crosstown rivals in Gadsden City. Each kid knows each kid. I mean, they were, some of them sitting together last night at the Westbrook Christian game. But now we're getting into business. We're about to tee this thing off and kick it off in 2019 high school football
And again,
season.
These numbers are almost impossible to see. It's
I got
crazy.
you, Jerry. I got you. I got
know,
good eyes.
You know these kids. So, again, our pregame sponsor, Etowah Used Cars, thank you very much. Go support those. Patronize Dwayne Ball and the family. We are about underway. And, again, we will have a special Team 1 Hyundai halftime show. Here we go. Edge, number 13, the senior, booms it away. It's going to be a high punt, a high kick out of bounds. We want no part of the big-time special teams athletes that Gadsden City has, but great field position.
No, you don't, Jerry. You don't want their athletes. They got athletes all over the field, and it's going to start with that quarterback in Macon. The Macon kid is very athletic. We got to keep him in the pocket.
Let's see, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 35. Wait for these Titans to come out here, and we know quarterback is going to be the dynamic Mr. Macon.
Yes, he's a very dynamic kid. He's an excellent basketball player. He moves his feet well. He's quick, great track star. It's going to be interesting. Here's our first series of defense for the year.
Okay, 1st and 10 from the 35. Pistol formation by Gadsden City in black. Man in motion. Snap, handoff going right up the middle. There's a gap. Running out our linebackers. Gain of about 8, maybe 9. When the secondary has to come up and make these kind of tackles, it's going to be a long night. But I love the fact, a little misdirection, right? You have to have good eye discipline. Etowah is going to be in now the shift into a 5-man front. They say gain of 8, so it's going to be 2nd and 2 from the 42. Just a handoff over the right side. There's a hole. We got blocked. Cross the 50 down to the 47, I believe. First down, Gadsden City.
Yeah, Jerry, we're going to see a lot of the starting out with a 5-man front, giving Gadsden City different looks. It looks like Gadsden City is doing something that we haven't seen in a while. No huddle with new offensive coordinator Will Glaze.
Gadsden City is going to be in a pistol. 2 wide receivers split wide. Number 8, that's Quan Woods on the near side, single coverage with Nana Davis. We're going to back out. It's going to be a 3-man front. We're going to read it. The quarterback's going to roll. We got to get outside containment. It is complete. Pickup, big pickup, almost 10. We got a tackle. They got the ball to Robinson. They're having their way. The game is a little bit too fast. We need to slow down just a touch.
Yeah.
First down, Gadsden City.
Yeah, and we're probably a little bit pumped up, hyped up right now. We need to just settle down, get in the moment, and take a deep breath, and we'll be okay.
A lot of these guys, the first time they have started in a high school football game, much less a game of this caliber. It's a very big 7A program like Gadsden City. 1st and 10 from the 35. 10:43 to play here in the first. The ball right on the 35. Shotgun pistol formation. Trips left. Single coverage on the outside. Macon just going to throw it out to the open flat. Man on man. Cuts it inside. Nobody there. Where's the linebackers? They finally feel is number 3, Trent Davis.
That was a great play right there, Jerry. They threw that ball out there. He had 2 blockers in front of him, and then there was man-to-man outside him, and that was great.
Nana did a great job of turning it inside.
He did.
But the linebackers were a couple steps slow. That's going to be balled in at the 28. 2nd and 3 now from the 28. 10 minutes to play here in the first. That's Blunt in motion. They love to get him the ball. Macon going to hand right up the middle. We're going to fill the gap. I think it's going to be good enough for a first down.
Jerry, that's something that our linebackers are going to have to do. They're going to have to play sideline to sideline. Gadsden City running this no huddle. We've got guys with their hands on the hip. Etowah's going to have to just like I said earlier, just settle down and play.
Christopher Miller is checking in. Philip Hunter checking in for Gadsden City. Etowah silver helmets, white pants, white tops, royal blue stripes. Gut check down, 1st and 10 from the 25, 9:33 to play in the first. 0-0 game, number 8. Again, Juan Woods. And we jumped off sides here. That's going to be JJ. A little winded, not getting set. Right now, big crowd here, Gadsden City.
I noticed something right there, Jerry, that Coach Holliday's huge on, and that is if you do something mental like that, you're coming out of the game, and he's going to replace you.
JJ out. Who checked in for Mr. Williams? These numbers are almost impossible to see. Shotgun formation. Macon just going to run it to the right side. He's got a little hole. We're going to ride him. Gain close to a first down, man. We just held on for dear life. They just powered over the right side.
Gadsden City's offensive line is they're good size. I mean, there's several up there that look like they're 6'5", 6'6", up and around the 280 mark, and they're just pushing us. It's pushing us back.
2nd and 1 from the 16, 8:47 to play here in the first. Pistol formation. We almost jumped. We did get back. Power to the right side. It looks one wide receiver to the left. Single coverage. We're just going to hand it up the middle. It's going to be good. Ball's on the ground. The ball's loose. I think Gadsden City fell on it, but it's not going to be a first down. It bounced back. So, big play. That was a chance right there.
Yeah, that zone replay make him look like he wanted to pull that thing and keep it for Gadsden City. And
keeping it was the right decision.
It was the right decision, but he put that thing right on that guy's hip, and they almost lost it. That would have been a huge turnover.
3rd and a long one now from the 16. 8:10 to play here in the first. Number 2.
Front. They finally got that push into Gadsden City's offensive line for negative yardage. But I've noticed Gadsden City is sending 4 and 5 guys on and off the field every time.
Wholesale substitutions. Etowah stonewalled them when they needed it. Coming for Sparks is coming for a field goal. This kid has a big leg. Getting set. Be kicking it from the 24. It's up. It looks good to me. It is 3-0 Gadsden City. That's a win for the defense. Let's take a 60-second timeout. This is Blue Devil football right here on WGAD.
Are you looking for something different in a pharmacy? Come experience Rick's
Hey,
Discount
just
Drug.
make that a 30. Check. Just make that a 30.
Huge defensive stop. Yes, that's a huge defensive stop.
Friday, 8 to 2 on Saturdays. Don't feel like coming in? Use the convenient drive-up service. Don't forget to ask about the home delivery option. Rick and his staff are fast and courteous. Give them a call, 256-538-5850. Rick's Discount Drugs, where you're more than just a prescription.
Hey, welcome back here, Titan Stadium. I wasn't going to attempt to talk over the mighty Titan band.
I know they're loud, man. It's
the defense. Everyone agreed up here, Adam. That's a huge win. They rose to the occasion. 3-0 Gadsden City.
That's Etowah defense right there, stopping them, holding them to the field goal. That's great.
Back deep again, Etowah. So hard to see these numbers, but it has to be Davis and Davis, I would think, or is that Ollie Finch?
It's Ollie Finch and Nana Davis back deep.
Ollie and Nana. Trent Davis. They want him to touch the ball as well. 7:08 to play here in the first. 3-0 Gadsden City. Sparks with the big kick. It's going to be returnable at the 15. They flip it over to Nana, trying to get up the sideline, back in the middle of the field, across the 25, around the 26. Great special teams containment by the Titans.
Nana was just a seam from breaking out. I think if Nana stayed towards the Etowah sideline, he may have got a little bit better, but that's a great return.
This is the offense coming on the field led by Brady Troop. And again, we're headed towards South 11th Street.
I think that's going to be north, right?
We'll call it north-south. We're headed north here. Shotgun formation with a wing. That is Hunter Cox. Wide receiver left. Tight, strong formation. We're going to shift now. Tight to the near side, which is, and it's good. I'm not sure what we're calling here. I think we had too many men in motion.
I thought they were all set. It's going to be on Gadsden City. I think Gadsden City jumped when they motioned.
I'll take it.
That's
take
a
it
plus.
any way you can.
Yes, that's a plus.
We shifted our power side to the short side of the field, which is the Etowah home side.
And we'll see a lot of that. I believe that this offense is going to go to the short side of the field a lot.
It's going to be first and 5 now. Ball at the 31. The field looks amazing tonight. Shotgun formation. We're going to switch again. Shift, strong power left. One man in the backfield. Quick pitch to the outside. Davis gets hit. Going to lose around 4 yards. The defense read it. They shot through. And that is number 31 for Gadsden City, I believe. Jamonte Lee.
Gadsden City's defense since they've been Gadsden City has been super, super fast.
Going to be second down now.
I think we got a personal foul against Etowah right there.
Don't need many of those.
Well, that's not going to be good Monday.
We saw that far too much in years past. Again, part of my key to the game was weather the storm. We did a good job defensively, but now this is a very aggressive, high energy, very athletic, very well-coached defense. Our back's against the wall now. The ball's all the way back to the 12-yard line. Second and forever. Man in motion. Handoff right up the middle. There's a little seam. Covering spins across the 20, 25, almost to the 26-yard line. That is number 3, Trent Davis. Bennett Nance with a huge pancake.
That was a great job out of the front. And that's another thing is that people listening at home, Trent Davis is going to run the ball hard every time he touches it, Jerry.
No doubt. I'm so excited to give our first Southern Heritage Barbecue first down. Almost gave it there, even though we didn't. We're coming for you. 3rd and 10 now. Shotgun formation, man in motion. Troop's going to roll out. It's going to be a dead play. We jumped off sides.
I think it was up top on our sideline. Ali was a little bit quick on the snap.
You cannot. As a wide receiver, you can never jump off sides.
So now we're
going
back.
Watching the ball.
And we're going to go back to 3rd and 15 again. And that's 2 penalties early in the offensive series. And like Coach Holiday said in these pregame show, there's going to be mistakes, and I bet he handles that at halftime.
I'm sure he will. Let's see, what are we going to call now? 3rd and 15 now, 5:53 to play in the first. Gadsden City up 3-0. Little screen pass, trying to get to the middle, to the 30. Still got a man to the 40, first down and more. Davis to the 45, to the 30, to the 20. Davis to the 10, stiff arm down to the 4, maybe the 3. How about them Blue Devils? That's a Southern Heritage Barbecue first down.
That's the 85-yard screen pass to Trent Davis right there. The offensive line just let everybody go and set it up.
I got the chilies for the first time.
That right there was a great play call, and Gadsden City wasn't expecting
aggressive defense. Great play.
Gadsden City came. When Etowah's offensive line set back and let them come, they were in true
very
space.
Good. It's going to be a timeout.
Yeah, it's going to be a heat timeout.
Hey, let's take a 60-second timeout. This is Blue Devil football on WGAD.
If you think you can't afford a new car, think again. Team One Hyundai has brand new accents for only $14,990. Sporty, sleek, perfect for your first new car. For students, new accent, only $14,990. How about a brand new Elantra, only $15,990. Elantra has been a top seller for Hyundai since it came into the market. Safe and sporty, new Elantra, $15,990. How about a new Sonata Limited, turbo loaded, $25,590. That is 25% off MSRP. Sonata is a top-rated vehicle in all classes and And this one is loaded. New Hyundais come with America's best warranty. 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty and Hyundai Assurance. Now you can afford a new Hyundai. Team One Hyundai. Highway 77, Rainbow City. Team1Hyundai.com. Must qualify for all incentives. Tax, title, and dock fee not included. For qualified buyers, see dealer for complete details.
Welcome back. Live from Titan Stadium. Jerry White, Adam Gilmer. What an explosive play. 85 yards for the Blue Devils. Power formation. Give it to Hunter Cox up the middle. Driving his feet. It's going to be touchdown, Devils. 5:23 to play in the first. How about them Blue Devils?
That was a great play call. Hunter didn't carry it much last year. He carried it some, but Hunter right there, right up behind Brady's back end, and he just pushed himself through the end zone. Hunter Cox is kind of like a Mike Allstott type version player.
With a better smile.
Yeah,
Love
I give him that.
Love that kid. 6-3 Etowah, 5:23 to play here in the first. Etowah getting ready for the extra point attempt. Great crowd here. I think people still trying to get in. The senior, Eric Edge. Snap, hold, kick. It looks good to me. It is 7-6. Check. 7-3. Etowah leads. Let's take a 30-second timeout. This is Blue Devil football on the Etowah Sports Network.
Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. The City of Attala knows that supporting our young people in their endeavors is important to the future of its city and its residents. The city's continued support of the Attala City Schools is a prime example of their work to protect the future of their communities. Education, recreation, and quality of life, Attala boasts many firsts, like the home of the first hydroelectric plant in the country and the birthplace of the Southern Company. The Attala Mayor and City Council appreciate your support of the Etowah Blue Devils. Go Devils!
Thank you. First. Are we back? I think we're back. And why not?
Yes, back to you, Jerry.
Thank you, buddy. So loud here. This band is incredible. Go
Jerry,
ahead.
that's what I was just going to say. Folks, if you're listening to us at home, we're right up behind the Gadsden City Band. And if everybody knows, Gadsden City's band's probably 300 or 400 strong, and they are loud. Sorry for the back feed on it.
Here we go right now, 7-3. Etowah leads, 5:23 to play here in the first. Appreciate all our sponsors, especially my peeps over Team One Hyundai. Another high kick, end over end. It's going to be fair, called at the 30. Nice job, little jawing going on from kids who know each other. So let's see what Gadsden City can do now. Etowah had that bend but don't break defense.
Yes, they did, Jerry. We got to stop them and we got to force them to punt early. And not let them drive the ball down the field. Play smart. Take a deep breath and just go with it. Etowah's defense is going to be okay if they just do the smart things and line up and hold everything inside the pocket and don't let it get outside the tackles.
Macon. Kind of slow pace here, kind of dragging it out a little bit. Single coverage on the outside. We got to get somebody over here. Now we do. Pistol formation. Macon's going to fake it, throw it to the outside. This is going to gain of around 5 yards. That wide receiver, the big wide receiver, I think that's number 12 for Gadsden City, Jaden Lawson, is doing a really good job getting that initial block. Then it's just single coverage. Got a score update. Lincoln Southside, Blake Matthews says 0-0 in the first. 2nd and 6 now from the 34. Devils up 7-3, 4:57 to play here in the first. Pistol. Megan's doing a fine job at quarterback and throwing the ball very well. Handoff inside, going nowhere. The defensive line stuffed it.
Toby Camp right there crashed down inside. When he crashed down inside, he just penetrated all the way down the line and he met the back in the backfield. That's a nice play by Camp.
Talk about the defensive line coach.
Yeah, what? Kendrick Cook. Kendrick Cook's Etowah boy. I'll talk more about him here in a minute.
3rd and 6 from the 34. Trips to the far side, which is the wide side for Gadsden City. Single coverage on the near side. Nana matched up. Pistol. Macon letting it play clock at 7. Changes the formation, changes protection. He's going to roll right. Being covered, JJ with the little screen. It's going to be a flag. Should be holding. It's going to come back. Big play, Gadsden City. Going to go out of bounds, but I think it's going to be a holding call. Set up beautifully.
Yes, that was set up beautifully, but J.J. Williams got tackled in the backfield. The left guard just grabbed him and pulled him down for Gadsden City. J.J. was on Macon's heels if he don't grab him. That's a smart play by that guard. But talking about Kendrick comes back to Etowah. We all know Kendrick Cook went to Mississippi State, played tight end, was gone a little bit, coached at, I think, West Florida or somewhere, then went to Saraland.
Yeah, absolutely.
Saraland lost a good one, and their head coach told Holiday that they were going to miss him.
Oh, no doubt. Big play again. Going to back him up, and I love the play call by Gadsden City. I do. Macon. Again, the question was Macon, can he throw the football? It's a resounding yes so far tonight.
Yeah, and everything's been short out of the backfield, quick hitches outside, and then screen passes. I want to see him throw it downfield and see what our
3rd and 16 from the 24. Devils up 7-3. Ball all the way back to the 26. Twins to the right, twins to the left. Pistol formation. Now he's going to change the coverage to the right. The blocking formation. No pressure. He's going to fire. We got a man wide open. They beat everybody, and he overthrowed him by 5 yards. And let me step back. That should have been a touchdown.
Yes, it should have. Making through it 5 yards out of bounds to the outside receiver. Etowah was burnt. That brings up a punting situation that was huge. We'll take it and move on to offense, but we cannot let that happen. Macon can throw it down the field.
Circle that. Absolutely. 4th and 16. Is Sparks the punter as well?
I believe he is. He has a big leg. In pre-games, he'll sit them for about 45 to 55 yards.
Is this Nana back deep at the 40? High snap. Not much pressure. It's going to be high punt. Fair caught wave, but we're just going to get out of the way, let it roll. It's a Gadsden City roll right at the 31-yard line. That's where your Etowah Blue Devils offense is going to take over. Devils up 7-3. Hey, I was talking about my main man down at Team 1 Hyundai, Mike Sigmund. He is a huge Gadsden City supporter. Huge. His son decided not to play this year, and I'm trying to recruit him to Etowah. So I know where there's a house for rent. Come on over. He just wanted to tell people that he will be working tomorrow. Come see him. Buy a car for Mike Sigmund. If so, he's going to buy me lunch. And we all know Jerry White likes to eat.
That's right.
Can I get an amen? Can I get a witness?
I got a witness.
7-3. Etowah Blue Devils. Tight formation. We're on the near side. Wide to the left here. We're going to shift now. Troop. Now we're going to play clock at 3. We got to get set at 2. Handoff. Cuts it inside. Davis powering his way. Maybe to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard.
Looks like he's going to pick up about 2 on that play. Maybe a yard and a half. Pretty good spot.
We've shifted twice.
And I noticed in that shift right there, our right offensive tackle come out past the hash.
Setting something up?
Yeah, lined up with the receivers. Coach Holiday does have that knack for that Oregon-type Auburn, Oklahoma offense.
So we got number 14 in the slot now for Etowah. Pistol formation. Comes in motion is Davion. Troop drops back. Got a man deep. Open. Complete. Big play. Troop. I'm not sure who caught the football.
That was Ali Finch up top. Ollie's going to always be on the top side, wide, and then we're getting in that fast, hurry-up NASCAR type stuff Coach Holiday is getting to the line. It's
going to be first down to the 26-yard line, about 45 yards. Pistol formation, going to hand up right up the middle. We got a lane, spin. Merrick filled the gap like you would expect a D1 linebacker to fill that time.
Yeah, he was there waiting on Trent, but there was room for him to fill that gap. We didn't get a body on Merrick. We've got to get a body on Alan Merrick for Gadsden City. He's committed to UAB, and he is a big-time player, standing back there about 6'3", 215, 220.
Hey, score update for my man, Merle Smith, 3-0. Asheville over Raglan. Quick pitch to the outside. We got blockers. Going to cut it in, cover up the football and power inside the 25 down to the 26. It's going to be a 3rd and long situation. Again, Merle Smith says, he's an Etowah guy. He says Asheville up 3-0 on
Let me
Ragland.
tell you a little story about Merle Smith. Merle Smith was one of the assistant baseball coaches on my 12-year-old Little League team for the Exchange Club.
I
We
didn't
won
know
the
that.
league.
All
Yeah.
right, Merle. Here we go. Big play. 3rd and 8 from the 24. Devils up 7-3. Got some wholesale substitutions. Play clock at 15. We got to hurry. Troop. He is in complete command of this offense. Play clock at 8. Twins to both sides. Play clock at 3. Change the play. It's going to be a timeout. Let's take one with them. 60-second timeout. This is Blue Devil football on the Etowah Sports Network.
At M&J Automotive, we understand that finding the perfect combination of quality and affordability can be difficult. So we've made it our goal to provide Attala and surrounding areas with the best possible buying experience. We are located at 612 Gilbert Ferry Road, Southeast in Attala. Call us at 256-344-2184 or visit us online at www.shopmj247.com. On there, you can view our inventory, set up a test drive, or apply for credit. We finance with no credit check. We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 6. M&J Automotive.
Dr. Sabrina Morgan Graves, MD, would like to take this opportunity to remind you to visit your healthcare provider regularly, even if you're healthy. The purpose of your checkup is to screen for diseases, assess the risk of future possible medical problems, foster a healthy lifestyle, update vaccinations, and to maintain a relationship with your healthcare provider in case of an illness. Dr. Sabrina Morgan Graves' office is located at 304 South 4th Street in Gadsden. Telephone 256-543-1222.
Down Devils.
That was a great ball by Troop. He split the defender, Jerry, through a rocket between the corner and the safety
Ollie
and
Finch
split it.
again?
Yes, that's Ollie Finch.
Ollie Finch, the junior, went up and got the football. That is a perfect pass, 24-yard touchdown pass.
Jerry, this offense Etowah is running now, folks, if you can see at home on TV on Saturdays, when you see Oklahoma, you see Auburn, teams like that run this hurry-up spread. With all these athletes, Etowah is getting the ball in their hands, and it just starts with Troop. Troop those
No
perfect,
doubt.
pretty balls.
That was a beautiful pitch and catch there. 13-3. Got the PAT coming. Snap, hold, edge. Kick is up, and it looks good to me. It is. 14-3 is the score. Let's take a 30-second timeout. This is Blue Devil football on the Etowah Radio Network.
AmeriCool Heating and Air Conditioning is a proud sponsor of Etowah High School football. Jeff Stovall has been in business for 15 years, servicing the Attala and surrounding areas. AmeriCool Heating and Air provides service work and repair on both residential and commercial systems. When you call 256-547-3113 and mention you heard this ad, you'll receive a 10% discount. AmeriCool Heating and Cooling, 917 3rd Street Southwest in Attala.
Welcome back to Titan Stadium. Jerry Watt, Adam Gilmer, and Blake Matthews, Darren Bailey. Introduce our famous cameraman.
I got the legend Jerry Reeves sitting here to my
Jerry
left.
Reeves.
Oh, Jerry's been doing it. How many years we've been doing this filming, Jerry? He's been filming since 1988, and I know he's missed a wedding missed a Friday night for his daughter's wedding, I believe, and the birth of a grandchild.
Well, rumor has it he's still using the same underwear from 88, but we'll
Hey.
talk about that later. There's a kick again high. Not a fair catch. They're going to try to return it. They got seam up the middle to the outside speed. Big hit. Still battling. Devils drag him down. I think they're going to make it to the 40-yard line. Ollie Smith had to say, hey, we need a big play.
Yeah,
They tried.
and he come in, and it looked good. They set it up good. The deep guy come up and got it. He should have probably not have spun, because when he spun, number 8, Ethan Foster, hit him pretty hard.
Ethan may end up being the best running back we have. He has that kind of skill, and that's saying something, because Trent Davis is special. Nana Davis is special.
Ethan Foster is going to be good. You got 3 really good running backs at Etowah right now with Ethan Foster, Trent, and Nana Davis. They're both, but Ethan's still green. He's still young, but he's going to be big time for this team
Quick
this year.
score update, 7-0 Lincoln in the first here at Titan Stadium. 14-3 Etowah. First attempt from the 40. Tight formation, wide receivers at both sides. Handoff right up the middle, just like the first play. They're battling. Gain of about 5. the offensive line is large.
Well, they are big. Gadsden City's offensive line's huge up front. They're pushing us back a little bit. Our defensive line's not small, but we got a lot of guys with hands on the hips right now. This offensive line's been setting for a little bit. They're probably rested, but that's what we expected. Depth will come in play.
2nd and 6 now from the 44, 14-3 Devils. Pistol formation with a wing. Wide receiver to the outside, going to pound it up the middle. Gain of a couple, but the defense is holding firm. A little pushing and shoving, a little chippy. Hey, we're going to have to get my brother, head coach Mark O'Brien, on with us one game this season, do a halftime with us. Mark, love him as a sports guy, man, but what a great Christian man.
Yeah, I seen Mark last night, Westbrook Coosa game.
He must have thought there was a Bible study there. 31 seconds on the quarter clock, 16 on the play clock. Pistol formation, twins to the wide side. Check, single to the wide side. Let it run down 5. Macon, quarterback, just going to run to the outside. Gets dragged down from behind. Tackle for a loss, sack.
That was great by Toby Kemp up top at the strong side defensive end. He kept containment. Macon kept funneling outside and then lost his feet and fell. But that's going to bring up the 4th down, Jerry, and it looks like Gadsden City is leaving their offense on the field, but we got a sideline warning against Gadsden City.
All right. So who got the sack? Was that Toby Kemp?
Toby Kemp, he had outside containment, and Macon kept funneling outside, trying to get outside because it looked like they were pulling a couple guards, rocking maybe the tackle outside, and Macon ended up losing his feet. So we'll give Kemp that tackle. He was there.
That's the way the first quarter is going to end. Get it up, Devils. Great job for the opening quarter of the 2019 football season. 14-3 Devils. Let's take a 60-second timeout. This is Blue Devil football right here on WGAD.
Are you in the market for a clean, dependable used car, truck, or SUV? Are you looking for a dealership with low down payments and easy to maintain weekly payments? Are you tired of being turned down? Check out Etowah Used Cars. Let my dad, Dwayne Ball, and his staff get you into the right vehicle for you with low down payments and low weekly payments. We say yes. Etowah Used Cars, located at 200 5th Avenue in Attala. Give us a call, 256-538-8222, or visit us online at www.etowahusedcars.com.
Are you looking for something different in a pharmacy? Come experience Rick's Discount Drugs, a Health Mart pharmacy located on the corner of Highway 77 and 3rd Street in Attala. Open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday, 8 to 2 on Saturdays. Don't feel like coming in? Use the convenient drive-up service. Don't forget to ask about the home delivery option. Rick and his staff are fast and courteous. Give them a call, 256-538-5850. Rick's Discount Drugs, where you're more than just a prescription.
Welcome back here to Titan Stadium. We're going to open up the second quarter of football with a punt. Sparks at his own 30. What a great first quarter, 14-3 Devils. Not much pressure, plenty of time up the middle. Nice high spiraling punt. It's going to bounce, not going to be returnable. Inside, and then we get down to the inside the 15. Man, what a great punt.
Sparks has a big-time leg. That ball is getting up into the lights and turning over, kind of college-looking style. He's got a big leg.
Smart play by Nana.
Yes.
Last year, he would have tried to return that.
And that's the thing. That's why we're not returning them, because Sparks' hang times in the 3s and the 4s. I mean, it's getting up there and it looks like it's got helium in it, just hanging up in the air. And Nana can't get a return on it because Gadsden City's sprinter guys are getting down there quick. But I've watched it roll a little bit, and like you just said, Nana would have returned that last year. And if they don't pay attention, Nana will pick that thing up and go.
It's going to be 1st and 10 all the way down to the 13-yard line. Troop, the quarterback. Wide receiver split both sides now. Is Fleming to this side, or is that Ollie?
That's Fleming. Fleming to the Gadsden City side.
Yeah. Ollie to the other side. Play clock at 2. We're going to have to call timeout. We're confused. Man, we're as lost as a ball in high weeds right there. Let's keep it right here, Adam. I think if we would have scripted this first quarter, it couldn't have went much better.
Well, I think the first quarter was huge for Etowah, ending it up 14-3. And they come out the second quarter. Coach Holliday is over there right now with the offensive guys. It looks like he's talking to the offensive line, and he is chewing some rear end over there. And early, this is the first game of the year. It's going to happen. Mistakes are going to happen. They're going to line up wrong. They're going to get penalties. They're going to, do all that crazy kind of stuff. But it's expected, first game of the season. But we don't expect to do that game 3 of the season.
Hey, we'll have the Team 1 Hyundai halftime show. We'll get some scores. A big one I'm surprised. Sylvania over Scottsboro, 14-0. That's an odd one. First and 10 now from the 13. 11:46 to play here in the first half. Split. Now we're going to put a man in motion, back in motion. Troop's going to get it. Going to hand it inside. Dancing on his feet. Davis running hard. Man, he may have got a hard one, maybe.
Yeah, Merrick filled that hole. He didn't fool Merrick none on the jet sweep. That was a good play by Alan Merrick for Gadsden City.
$11:20. Well, they get that to. Man, I don't think he gained a yard. Second and 10 from the 13. 14-3 Etowah. 11:14 to play here in the first half. Man in motion. Handoff right up the middle. Looking for a seam, a gap, a cutback. There's a lane. Davis powering his way. That's gonna be a Southern Heritage barbecue.
Jerry, that was number 1, Nana Davis.
Oh.
And then we just got a flag. I don't know. Gadsden City was in Nana's face, and I don't know what happened there, but that was a great run by Nana. Nana is a very shifty back. If he gets out in space, he's not going to be tackled one-on-one.
Man, showing some power there. That's why I thought it was Trent.
And it was
Trent
Nana.
some more power, but he lowered it right there.
Well, and I'm going to tell you something about Nana. Nana has put on some weight during the offseason. He's probably gained 15 or 20 pounds. Nana looks really good. There's a face mask we're getting a call against Gadsden City. It looked like maybe a late face mask, personal foul or something.
Thank you, Blake. We appreciate you.
Our spotter behind us, Blake Matthews, on top of that face mask. It looked like it was after the whistle because I heard the whistle. Then next thing I know, I see the Gadsden City players pulling their guys off, and I think somebody may have jerked Nana's face mask up and down a little bit.
Big play. First and 10 now from the 43. 14-3 Etowah. Different formation again. Formation.
We're driving the ball. We're going positive. That's plus.
Shotgun, split back. Twins to the tight side, which is the Etowah side. Single edge by himself. We're going to throw right into coverage. The defensive back there made an unbelievable play. That was going to be a big yardage. He read the play, Adam, jumped the route.
And that's going to be kind of hard. With Hunter Cox was lined up outside in the slot and putting him one-on-one to block that corner. Not saying that Hunter can't do it. He can, but that was a great play by that corner, that DB.
10:31 to play here in the first half, 14-3. Etowah, it's going to be 2nd and 16. Let's see what we get into right now. Shotgun single back to the right. Twins. Troop straight back. No pressure. Going to get all in and out of the hands. That's number 1, Nana Davis. Just took his eye off the ball.
Yeah, he did. And that wasn't a bad drop, I don't believe. You'd got positive yardage. It wouldn't have been 3rd and 15. It would have probably got it to about 3rd and 10 on the next play. And that's not a bad drop, even though we don't want to make that a habit of dropping that ball, and we want to catch that ball because later on in the year, Nana's going to be able to catch that ball and get up the field for 6.
It's going to be 3rd and 16 now from the 37. 14-3 Etowah over 7A Gadsden City Titans. We have twins to both sides. Wide receivers switch this time. Troop. Single back for protection. Brings the man in motion to the near side. Quick pitch out. He's going to throw it in double coverage. He overthrows it. It's aggressive. There's a flag down. Probably going to be holding. Probably will be declined.
Yeah, that was a little halfback trickeration. We was trying to get we was run Trent Davis in motion and kind of did the reverse, and he threw it to Edge down there, and it looked like Edge was being pushed on a little bit, but it looks like we're going to have holding by the offensive line and going to back us up probably look like Gadsden City's going to decline that penalty. It's going to be 4th down, so we'll have to punt right here.
Yes, smart play. But did you see what was open? Troop snuck out.
And they may be setting that up later. You know, that's really original for that kind of play to go back to the quarterback, and he was open, so maybe just to set that
up. You said
up.
Oklahoma. Baker Mayfield ran that play and scored a touchdown.
Yeah, let's see if Jalen Hurts does that.
Who is back? Number 17 back to return the punt for Gadsden City. Sam Day. Etowah. High snap over his head. Oh, no. Going to be amazing field position at the 15. The defense back is against the wall. Very high snap.
And that's what I was talking about. My key overall theme to the game was the big play. And that right there doesn't sound like a big play, but a snap over the punter's head is a huge play for Gadsden City right now because they got the football on the 15-yard line driving in. We got to be sound in special teams.
If Etowah could have, did a little something with that and went up another score, it's a different game. Now, this young defense back against the wall for the second time tonight. 1st and 10 from the 15. 14-3 Etowah. 9:59 to play here in the first. Tight formation. Pistol. Try to run a man on late. He gets back. Run it right up the middle. Not much sledding in there. The right side of that defense did a great job led by J.J. Williams.
Yeah, that right there looked like that was J.J. and number 40, Isaiah Atkinson, on that stop. And to me, Gadsden City really hasn't changed from in the past. They're still trying to run it in between the tackles. They're not very big. I know they're committed by the running back. But I like what I seen there in the first quarter by Gadsden City, throwing the slip screens and the tunnel screens and getting the ball to the athletes outside. Watch for number 12 right here for Gadsden City. He's a big receiver lined up on sophomore Tay.
Yeah, that's
right.
Lawson that you're referring to. 2nd and 9 from the 14, 9:22. Trying to get to the outside, make it all, get struck down behind the line of scrimmage. Nice play. I can't see who that was.
That play set up right there by number 10, Trevor Gladden. He busted through the line, took on the lead block, clogged everything up, and then it looks like it was Kobe Kemp or JJ right there grabbing that thing.
Yeah, it's whoever's at safety right now. That's who made the tackle. I just can't see the numbers.
I'm going to try to help you out on these numbers, Jerry.
3rd and 11. That was another second sack tonight by Etowah. Shotgun formation. Trips to the right, one to the left. Makin's rolling under pressure. He's going to try to throw it back. It's going to be complete. Got a lane, got a hole. Touchdown. That's just a perfect throwback screen under pressure. Touchdown, Gadsden City.
That was a good play call by Gadsden City right there. They run everybody to the wide side of the field, Etowah sideline, and then turned around and threw it back across the field to a wide open DB. But there was a guy for Etowah out there, and it looked like he may have got mauled a little bit. But, hey, that's the way it goes.
Sparks getting ready for the extra point. 14-9. I'm not sure what they're waiting on, but they're not happy.
They looks like they're missing a left guard or something.
I'm not sure it's that important.
They're going to mess around and get a delay of game here on the extra point, and that ain't good.
With this leg, I don't think a delay of game matters.
No, it don't.
The ball's down. They're trying to throw it. It gets hit. It's going to be knocked away, incomplete. There is a flag down. I'm sure it's going to be false start. Can we decline that? Or no?
I believe you'll be able to decline that because they did get the snap off. I mean, you're not going to let them back up and kick it again.
No, I don't think they got the snap off. I think they're saying
decline.
Yeah, that's the way it's going to be. We are going to decline.
I mean, that right there, even though it's just 1 point, we just give up 6. That's still huge because us Etowah people know how big extra points are.
Hey, it's going to be 14-9. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout. This is Blue Devil Football on the Etowah Sports Network.
Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. The City of Atala knows that supporting our young people in their endeavors is important to the future of its city and its residents. The city's continued support of the Atala City Schools is a prime example of their work to protect the future of their community. Education, recreation, and quality of life, Atala boasts many firsts, like the home of the first hydroelectric plant in the country and the birthplace of the Southern Company. The Atala Mayor and City Council appreciate your support of the Etowah Blue Devils. Go Devils!
Welcome back here. You're behind the scenes, Jerry and Adam just talking ball. That's what you hear. We pull back the curtain a little bit. 14-9 is the score. Macon limping a little bit on the sideline. Let's hope that he's okay. You can shake that off. I mean, I never want to see any of these kids hurt, man, either side. That's not what it's about. 14-9, 8:38 to play here in the first half. Team 1 Hyundai halftime show coming up. Little punch kick. What are we doing? Get on the ball. I'm not sure what we were thinking there. I think it surprised Hunter Cox that they did that little squib.
It was a little soft kick by Sparks for Gadsden City, and Hunter come up the field, and it kind of short hopped him right there at the last second. But the good thing is we got on it, and it's our ball right around the 40-yard line.
Where's Brandon Johnson? Right, we got to get this baseball player to know how to field that ball. Come on, coach.
Hunter is a catcher, so Hunter did a good job blocking it up.
8:37 to play in the first half. 14-9 Etowah. 14 seconds on the play clock, and we look confused. We still got a coach at the 30. I don't think we realize what's going on. We got to take a timeout right here. And we do not. Delay of game. I'm not sure. I don't. Adam?
You know, this year there's a rule change with a 25-second clock. It's supposed to be the 40-second clock. I don't know if Coach Holliday thought he had more time on that clock because he was backing up off the field and wasn't going to call the timeout.
First and 15 from the 33, pistol formation. Twins one way. We're going to fake Troop. Just going to run the foot. No, he's going to throw one. Oh, in and out of the hands. Beautiful play. What a play fake by Troop. Could have ran and got 8, 9, 10 yards. Decided to throw it for about 15. In and out of the hands.
That's the second drop ball, but that was Davion Smith, and I think he tried to run before he caught it because if he would have caught that, he would have been 40 more yards for a touchdown.
Man, he's so fast. So now, second and 15 from the 33. Beautiful play call, beautiful execution, except, well, the whole catching the football part. Play clock at 13. We have Twins to both sides. Shotgun, single back. We're going to give it this time, and we shouldn't have. Gadsden City read that beautifully. Merrick with a tackle.
Yeah, Merrick's making a lot of tackles at his inside linebacker spot. I believe that I'm going to change my key to the game right here midway through the second quarter. I believe we're going to have to throw the ball down the field a little bit because they're getting a lot of push up front, and Merrick's making every tackle.
Momentum could squarely be on the back of the Titans if we can't make a move here. Twins to both sides. Shotgun, single back to the right. Troop takes it, rolls right. He's got a man. He throws it. Complete at the 51st down. That is a Southern Heritage Barbecue first down, Adam.
That play set up by a great block by Trent Davis. They lined Merrick up at the defensive end, outside linebacker type area. He comes. Troop rolls to him. Trent Davis picked Alan Merrick up, and that made that play happen because he was all in Troop's face if he don't.
First and 10 from the 49. 7:43 to play in the first half. 14-9. Etowah will run a man on late all the way across. Pistol formation. Handoff in the middle. It's going nowhere. The defense is all over that. That is, if he turns where I can see him, I'll give his name and number. 25 on the tackle.
It's the safety, number 25.
There's going to be a timeout here? It is going to be a timeout.
We run backup quarterback John Wallace Holiday on the field, number 4 for Etowah, and that's something else you could see tonight is Holiday playing a little bit of slot, a little bit of receiver because something may be getting set up.
It is going to be Gadsden City timeout. We're going to keep it right here. 7:14 to play in the first half. 14-9 Etowah. It's going to be second and 15. Blake made a great point that John Wallace came up, and this kid understands this offense better than everybody but Coach Holiday.
Yeah, John Wallace is a very smart kid. John Wallace is a freshman. John Wallace is going to be the future of Etowah football at quarterback. He's sitting behind Brady. They work good together. He learns from Brady. Brady learns from him. They've got a good relationship, and you don't see that real often. You don't see a junior and a freshman have that kind of relationship, but I believe Brady and John Wallace's relationship's good. John Wallace is a very smart kid. He's been running this offense his whole entire life.
Well, let's talk about, let's talk about the confidence, the poise, the control of the junior Brady Troop.
And the play action ball, it's crazy how much he really puts that fake in there and gets the defense going one way and rolls to the other and throws it. But I just noticed something. Coach Holiday was coaching him all the way to the hash.
Here we go, 2nd and 15 from the 49. We have quads to the left, single wide receiver to the right. Troops looking, single coverage, double coverage comes over. It's going to be incomplete. Could have been a flag.
Yeah, Jerry, they're getting away. They're letting them play a little bit because they were doing some pushes on Ollie Finch up on the top side of the field, and that's something I've noticed is that these officials are letting them play a little bit.
And that's passes. Okay if they're consistent with it. Big play here, 3rd and 15 from the 46. Troop keeps rolling right. We're going to see something big on the left side, I believe. 3rd and 15 from the 46, 14-9. Etowah, 7:08 to play here in the first half. Troop rolls back, looking right. He's going to step up and run. Big play. Gain around, he got about 11. Couple of different flags now. Probably a hold against the offense, I believe, downfield.
But I didn't see no Etowah guys downfield where that flag was thrown.
One wide receiver.
He's talking to the back judge. I don't know if it may have been holding Ollie up on the top side trying to get loose because Troop was looking that way the whole time.
Big play here. See what this call is going against Gadsden City. Adam, you're right on that, baby.
That was a defense. That defensive back was holding Ollie and not letting him get no separation because Ollie's done got separation twice against him. Just Troop overthrew him once, and he caught that big play in the first quarter.
That's a big first down now. Checking in is this big freshman, Jackson Versity, coming in, number 44 for Gadsden City. Huge first down. Mark that down, Adam. Huge play in this game. 14-9 Etowah, 6:58 to play here. We have quads to the right. Man in motion is Davis. Shotgun, handoff, up the middle. Every time he touches the football, he's having to dive around two different defenders. Gadsden City is not going to allow us to run the football up the middle.
They're sneaking through on that right side of that offensive line every time. I don't know what's going on up front, if there's some miscommunication with the guard and the tackle or the center or something, but they're coming through around the B gap and it's waiting on that zone read and making the tackle.
14-9 Etowah, 6:23 to play here in the first half. 2nd and 14 from the 38. Trips left. Troop drops back, looking right again. Fires one. A third drop of the game. This one is that Ollie again?
That's Ollie. That's the third drop of the game, and he would have caught it right at the first down marker. And we knew coming in, like we said, there was going to be big mistakes and stuff like that. But the third drop pass, you shouldn't be dropping passes during the first game of the year. You've been doing it all summer, catching them.
That was a perfect pass. Perfect pass.
Troops on the money.
3 drops. 1 by Nana, 2 by Ollie. And those kids have been catching his passes for years. Another big play. 3rd and 14 from the 38. Etowah driving. Shotgun. Trips to the left. There's a man in the slot. Troop straight back. Looking right again. Steps up. Going to throw it deep. A man intercepted. He didn't see the safety. Intercepted. They got a lane. Cuts back. It's going to be a big play defensively there. It will come back some, but Troop.
Jerry, that right there, it was 3rd and 15, 3rd and 16. Troop goes for the end zone, and the guy for Etowah was wide open behind the defenders. Troop just underthrew him a little bit. Guy interception, but we're going to have a block in the back against Gadsden City. He just pushed looked like it was number 8.
And normally Troop has the arm strength to get it there, but he stepped up in the pocket. He was off balance, threw off the wrong foot. It just didn't have the arm strength to get it there.
Hey, and again, that's not a bad throw and not a bad interception. Evidently, we don't want to throw interceptions, but at the time, we're going to be back 4th and 18, and that's just like a punt, and it's going back up Gadsden City inside the 10 where their backs against the wall.
See what they're going to do here. Well, the penalty was after the interception, so it will be Gadsden City
They're
football.
going to be around the 9-yard line. They're going to back them up 5 from the spot of the foul.
5:56 to play here in the first half of action. Southside Lincoln tied 7-7. Thank you, Mr. Mark O'Brien.
We got a new quarterback for Gadsden City, Jerry. It looks like it's number 11 maybe, or 14. Maybe 12.
No 14 on the roster. Let's take a 30-second timeout. This is Etowah High School football on the Etowah Sports Network.
At M&J Automotive, we understand that finding the perfect combination of quality and affordability can be difficult. So we've made it our goal to provide Attala and surrounding areas with the best possible buying experience. We are located at 612 Gilbert Ferry Road, Southeast in Attala. Call us at 256-344-2184 or visit us online at www.shopmj247.com. On there, you can view our inventory, set up a test drive, or apply for credit. We finance with no credit check. We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 6. M&J Automotive.
Welcome back to Titan Stadium. 14-9 Etowah leads over 7A Gadsden City High School. 5:56 to play here in the first half. Couple score updates. Asheville is legit. They're up 17-0 over Raglan. Southside 7-7 against Lincoln. Fighting hard. Huge play coming up right here. This series, Etowah will get the ball to start the third quarter. Can you keep Gadsden City from scoring? Who is at quarterback? I believe that's number 12. I think Lawson is the backup quarterback for Gadsden City. Single coverage, man-on-man to the outside. Man-on-man all the way across. Shotgun. Man in motion now is 9. Handoff. Trying to get to the outside. There's a seam. Cuts back. Spin. Great tackle. Nana Davis. Oh, that's number 6.
Yeah, that's Ollie Finch on that tackle coming up from his strong safety spot. Nana's out wide, man-to-man up on the top side of the field.
Good call. Ollie Finch come up like a submarine, man, just blisting, tackled him.
That looked like the old Bootsy, the Carlos Hale.
It did look like Bootsy. I think he's better looking than Bootsy, I promise. 2nd and 13 now. Ball at the 6-yard line. Lawson at quarterback pistol. Etowah's going to drop back in a zone, trying to confuse him. Throws deep. He is wide open. It's going to be overthrown. That's 2 times tonight that we have been beat. Thank the good Lord that Gadsden City is having trouble right now hitting the deep ball.
Well, and that coverage right there, the sophomore Tay Wright, that's another young one we have in this defensive backfield. He's a very good athlete, and he did get behind him, but it was overthrown because Gadsden City's got a new quarterback in there making out. That's huge for Etowah.
Trevor Gladden doing a great job tonight. Thought I'd bring that kid up. 3rd and 13 from the 6. 5:10 to play here in the first half. Little wholesale substitution coming in. Shotgun formation, max protect. It looks like going to be a timeout. Let's take it with us. Let's take a 30-second timeout. This is Etowah High School football right here on the Etowah Sports Network.
Dr. Sabrina Morgan Graves, MD, would like to take this opportunity to remind you to visit your healthcare provider regularly, even if you're healthy. The purpose of your checkup is to screen for diseases, assess the risk of future possible medical problems, foster a healthy lifestyle, update vaccinations, and to maintain a relationship with your healthcare provider in case of an illness. Dr. Sabrina Morgan Graves' office is located at 304 South 4th Street in Gadsden. Telephone 256-543-1222.
Welcome back here. Titan Stadium. We're having a hard time hearing, so we will fight our way through this. Big situation coming up. 3rd and 13. A ball all the way back from the 6.
Jerry, I want to bring something to mind right here. Let's don't forget about the throwback again, because I believe that Gadsden City is desperate right here. 3rd and 15, and they're looking for a big play, reverse screen, something big right here to take the length of the field.
Jaden Lawson at quarterback. He's a junior, 5'10", 179, very athletic, great wide receiver. We're going to match up All the way across the field, we're going to back up, little coverage underneath. They want to get behind us. They're going to roll. They got a man deep. It's going to be overthrown. Oh, my gosh. It's going to be a pass interference on Etowah. Not what we needed. That's going to be on Nana Davis. He's pleading his case, but.
Yeah, I think Nana may have did a little pushing. Looks like there's 2 flags. I don't know what the umpires got in the middle of the field, but Nana was doing a little bit of pushing, but it's not nothing that Gadsden hasn't been doing to us on our deep ball. So we'll see how this goes. It may go both ways here.
Nope. It's going against Etowah High School here. Goes from 3rd and 13 from the 6. Now it's going to be a big first down. See where they're going to spot the football. Should be around the, 21? Yeah, 21-yard line. Cannot have plays like that. But again, it's the first time they've called it. They've been let them play physical all night. But you have to shake that off. Checking in is coming for Gadsden City is number 24, Christopher Miller.
Yeah, he's a big back, Jerry. I look for them to pound it right here between the tackles with him and then try to set up.
Jalen Robinson also checking in. 1st and 10 from the 21, 14-9 Etowah. 5:05 to play here in the first half. Pistol, quarterback's going to give up the middle. The big back's going nowhere. Nice job by the big defensive lineman.
I tell you what, right there, Jerry, number 28, Logan LaFollette, he stepped up in there and met him at the line of scrimmage. And that's what Etowah's defensive coordinators and defensive coaches have been wanting, is somebody to fill that void of the great linebackers we had.
Did a good job. Going to set up a very manageable 3rd down situation here for Gadsden City. 14-9 Etowah, 3:57 to play in the first half, 3rd and 4. The whole playbook is open right here in this situation, Adam. Pistol, now it's going to be single. Stack backs to the left. They're rolling that way, looking back for the screen. Now he's going to throw. It's going to be almost intercepted. Nice play by the defense, but it should have been intercepted. Brings up a 4th down. I think they have to punt this football.
Ollie Finch was coming up. He was going to come up and bring another bootsy stick on that receiver because he was stretched out, and Ollie didn't expect him to miss it because he was jumping up, and Ollie was fixing to hit him and wasn't thinking about picking that ball off. Let's return this punt and get good field position.
Let's see if we get an opportunity here. Sparks is a weapon. Etowah is getting the football back. 3:40 to play here in the first half. 4th and you know Ollie doesn't mind calling some trick plays. And we're in punt safe. Ball on the ground. He punted away. Nice. High end over end. It's going to be returnable. Nice tackle. Great tackle. Great coverage. See if we can get this man. He deserves his name called. That was a great play. Or we were in business.
Yeah, that's it. Like you said, Sparks is a weapon. Sparks has hit that ball for about 40, 45 yards and had great hang time. Trent does do a good job catching that ball and getting up the field.
That was number 11 for Gadsden City. Emery, the senior, with the tackle. That was a sure-handed tackle. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 36. Flipped the field that time. 1st and 10 from the 36. 3:31 to play here in the first half. 14-9. Etowah, Troop at quarterback, turns, gives, right up the middle. Again, loss of about 2. Number 40, check, that's number 4 for Gadsden City, who started this. That's Trevante Blunt. We cannot.
I tell you, I'm seeing it, Jerry. It's coming in over the right guard and the right tackle somewhere. They're just getting great penetration, push. Somebody's slipping through, but watch here in a minute. Troop's reading that. He's going to pull that thing and run because I've seen them do it a lot during practice this year.
2nd and 13 from the 33. Devils up 14-9, 2:57 to play in the first half. Troop's going to turn and give over the right side, spinning, trying to get to the outside. Another give and go. Just couldn't break the tackle. They filled the gap back to the original line of scrimmage.
I believe in that play right there, Trent did a good job making that first initial guy miss. He may have should have tried to get it upfield more and maybe just fought for the yardage. That was a great one-on-one tackle by that outside linebacker for Gadsden City.
Now it's going to be 3rd and 9. Play clock down to 14. Game clock to 18. Shotgun split to both sides. Troop straight back. Looking right. Got a safety rolling. Under pressure. He just tucks it. Slides down. Going to be sacked at the 30-yard line. Mike should have thrown that one away.
And that's something that Coach Holliday is probably going to talk to him about. That's a good job not forcing a ball into the secondary and getting it picked off. But here it comes again. We got a punt with a minute 52 left. We got to have a perfect snap and let Edge get a good ball off. And about the 34-yard line.
Let's set this up. 1st and 10 from the 34 for Gadsden City. 1:16 on the clock. Etowah up 14-9.
And right here this is probably the biggest series for Etowah's defense right here is did not let them score going in at the half and getting the momentum on their side. Even though we're getting the ball back, but we got to have a big stop right here, making still out of the game, Jerry.
Lawson, a quarterback, trips to the right side, which is the Gadsden City side. They're heading north. Pistol. Quarterback's going to run. Looking for that throwback. There's an open lane. He's going to run, and he can fly. Big first down.
Yes, if that's making, he may have took that into the house.
1st and 10 now, just under a minute. Shotgun formation. Lawson looking, going to throw deep middle. Breaks loose, he's got a guy, complete. Touchdown, Gadsden City. Like that. 50-yard touchdown pass, Gadsden City.
They've been flirting with that all night long. Etowah had been getting beat deep a lot. And right there, Gadsden, the quarterback finally put it on the money, and the Blunt kid for Gadsden City made a great grab. Probably could have been tackled about the 10-yard line, but it just got past our defender.
15-14, Gadsden City. Snap, hold, kick. Looks to be good. 16-14, Gadsden City. Let's take a 30-second timeout. This is Blue Devil Football on the Etowah Sports Network.
AmeriCool Heating and Air Conditioning is a proud sponsor of Etowah High School football. Jeff Stovall has been in business for 15 years, servicing the Attala and surrounding areas. AmeriCool Heating and Air provides service work and repair on both residential and commercial systems. When you call 256-547-3113 and mention you heard this ad, you'll receive a 10% discount. AmeriCool Heating and Cooling, 917 3rd Street Southwest in Attala.
I thought he overthrew him, and that Blunt kid make a...
Welcome back here. You were right. We were talking the young man Blunt made a tremendous catch and move to get to the outside.
The quarterback for Gadsden City just threw that ball up, and he just run under it. And I thought we had a guy back there deep that was going to make the tackle, but just couldn't get to him. And That was a huge play for Gadsden City going in the half because Gadsden City really didn't need to be down a touchdown going in the half with Etowah getting the ball back. But let's see what this high-tempo offense can do with 48 seconds on the clock.
48.2 seconds to play here in the first half. 16-14. Battle of Etowah County. Sparks is going to boom this one. It's going to be in the end zone, and that's okay.
That's probably not what Gadsden City special teams coordinator wanted to do, was kick that thing out of the back of the end zone with no time running off the clock, because Troops had a lot of opportunities down the field. We just dropped some balls, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Etowah get in the end zone with 48 seconds to go. I think they got one timeout left, so we'll see what we can do here.
We'll get some scores coming up across the state during the Team 1 Hyundai halftime show. Right now, 16-14, Gadsden City over 5A Etowah. Troop, Trent Davis behind him in the pistol. 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. We're just going to run the football up the middle, a little cutback. There is a flag. It's going to be coming down. We're not looking to score here.
I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's not looking to score. It's probably going to be holding inside on the offensive line right there. I don't know if we may be setting up something there deep. Maybe the play action deep down the field to someone, maybe Ollie or Nana down the middle of the field, down the seam or something. I don't know. We'll see.
16-14 is the score. Gadsden City leads Etowah. 42 seconds to play in the first half.
That was an illegal chop block, they said.
They got serious.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll probably run it out now that we've gotten backed up again. We don't need to
hang on to the football.
Yeah. Definitely don't need a turnover on our 10-yard line.
Pistol formation. Clock is started. We're going to turn hand up over the right side, trying to get to the outside. Been just running power, go out of bounds, back to the original line of scrimmage, it looks like. The clock's still running. They said he didn't go out of bounds. It's about 4 seconds that ran off there.
We got a flag late. It looked like Brenton Nance had his helmet, or Bennett Nance, had his helmet ripped off his head right there. Etowah, the offensive linemen are trying to settle him down a little bit. He's going to have to come out of the game for a play, but I don't know if that – that was –
No, on a penalty, you don't have to come out.
Maybe Coach Holliday's bringing him out.
Yeah. If it's a penalty against Gadsden City, because that.
He grabbed the Gadsden City defender, grabbed Nance's helmet and just ripped it off his head after the play.
Yeah. So he's getting to come right back in. They just checked his helmet.
Okay, good deal.
Yeah, because of the penalty, he is not forced to leave for one play.
And that is a special talent right there.
Oh, my gosh.
His big brothers at Auburn, Peyton, and Bennett.
Both brothers.
Bennet's a great player. He's right now at left tackle, his natural position center, but he's got a little feisty right there. He's got it in him, that's for sure.
1st and 10 from the 31, 26 seconds here. Shotgun, Troop looking under pressure, rolling on his feet, trying to get inside, slides down, picks up some yardage. I'm not sure we're going to call a timeout here. Nice play by Troop.
Yeah, that was a great play. The pocket collapsed a little bit on Troop. Troop just got positive yardage, held on to it, didn't force nothing. Looks like we're going to take that to the
That's it, the way the first half ends. 16-14, Gadsden City leads. Let's take a timeout. We'll get right with the Team 1 Hyundai halftime show right here on WGAD.
This is the Team 1 Hyundai halftime show.
Are you in the market for a clean, dependable used car, truck, or SUV? Are you looking for a dealership with low down payments and easy to maintain weekly payments? Are you tired of being turned down? Check out Etowah Used Cars. Let my dad, Dwayne Ball, and his staff get you into the right vehicle for you with low down payments and low weekly payments. We say yes. Etowah Used Cars, located at 200 5th Avenue in Attala. Give us a call, 256-538-8222, or visit us online at www.etowahusedcars.com.
Are you looking for something different in a pharmacy? Come experience Rick's Discount Drugs. a Health Mart Pharmacy, located on the corner of Highway 77 and 3rd Street in Attala, open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday, 8 to 2 on Saturdays. Don't feel like coming in? Use the convenient drive-up service. Don't forget to ask about the home delivery option. Rick and his staff are fast and courteous. Give them a call, 256-538-5850. Rick's Discount Drugs, where you're more than just a prescription. Let the Cole family and staff introduce you to true Southern Heritage Barbecue. They have ribs, smoked chicken, burgers, hot dogs, and everything is made to order. They have loaded fries, loaded nachos, my personal favorite, the convenient family pack. Ask about the brown bag special. That's right, you get a burger, a barbecue sandwich, or a hot dog with chips and a drink for only $5. Hey, we also offer ribs and rib tips all day, Friday and Saturday. Don't tell my wife, but you have to try the peanut butter pie. It is amazing. Located at 215 Gilbert's Ferry Road in Attala, right across the street from Gadsden Warehousing. They're open Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 11 to 7. Friday and Saturday, 11 to 8. Closed on Wednesday and Sundays. Southern Heritage Barbecue can cater your event. Phone your order in, 256-344-2897. Don't forget to like them on Facebook. Southern Heritage Barbecue.
If you think you can't afford a new car, think again. Team One Hyundai has brand new accents for only $14,990. Sporty, sleek, perfect for your first new car. For students, new accent, only $14,990. How about a brand new Elantra, only $15,990. Elantra has been a top seller for Hyundai since it came into the market. Safe and sporty, new Elantra, $15,990. How about a new Sonata Limited, turbo loaded, $25,590. That is 25% off MSRP. Sonata is a top-rated vehicle in all classes, and this one is loaded. New Hyundais come with America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty, and Hyundai Assurance. Now you can afford a new Hyundai. Team One Hyundai, Highway 77, Rainbow City. Team1Hyundai.com. Must qualify for all incentives. Tax, title, and dock fee not included. For qualified buyers, see dealer for complete details.
Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. The City of Attala knows that supporting our young people in their endeavors is important to the future of its city and its residents. The city's continued support of the Attala City Schools is a prime example of their work to protect the future of their community. Education, recreation, and quality of life, Attala boasts many firsts, like the home of the first hydroelectric plant in the country and the birthplace of the Southern Company. The Attala Mayor and City Council appreciate your support of the Etowah Blue Devils. Go Devils!
At M&J Automotive, we understand that finding the perfect combination of quality and affordability can be difficult. So we've made it our goal to provide Attala and surrounding areas with the best possible buying experience. We are located at 612 Gilbert Ferry Road, Southeast in Attala. Call us at 256-344-2184 or visit us online at www.shopmj247.com. On there, you can view our inventory, set up a test drive, or apply for credit. We finance with no credit check. We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 6. M&J Automotive.
Now back to the Team One Hyundai halftime show.
Hey, this is the Team One Hyundai halftime show. Going to give some shout-outs right now. Then Adam will come in here. We'll break down the first half, give some scores. Big shout-out to my man, Ron Dancy, listening out there. I don't know why he ain't at the game. You know, Ron actually taught me to sell cars.
Hey.
He did. So if you want to test out just how good of a trainer and teacher Ron Dancy is, y'all come see me at Hyundai tomorrow. Love you, Ron Dancy. You're my dude. Adam, there is a serious injury that we really can't talk about, right? But we know the quarterback said, I'll say serious. Serious because he's not in the game. I'm not a doctor. We don't talk injuries, but I hate to see Macon out of the game. Hopefully he can get that fixed, whatever it is, and get back in the game.
Yeah, Jerry, I overheard. I think it may be high ankle sprain or something like that. We don't know. You know, evidently, hopefully, Macon can get in there and get it taped up. And
hey, let's take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be right back with the Team One Hyundai halftime show right here on WGAD.
Dr. Sabrina Morgan Graves, MD, would like to take this opportunity to remind you to visit your healthcare provider regularly, even if you're healthy. The purpose of your checkup is to screen for diseases. assess the risk of future possible medical problems, foster a healthy lifestyle, update vaccinations, and to maintain a relationship with your healthcare provider in case of an illness. Dr. Sabrina Morgan Graves' office is located at 304 South 4th Street in Gadsden. Telephone 256-543-1222.
Now back to the Team One Hyundai halftime show.
Hey, welcome back here at Titan Stadium. Jerry White and my dude Gus.
Yeah, that's what
Adam
you all
Gilmer.
know me about. Alex Gus.
That's right, Gus. Hey, yeah, so let's break down the first half here. We had some good, we had some bad. What's your overall impression of this Etowah High School football team?
Well, Jerry, right now I've got to go with the defense. The defense has had their back up against the wall a few times, held Gadsden City to a field goal early in the first quarter. They put Gadsden City in 3rd and long a bunch of times. I mean, that's the thing. And a while ago, Gadsden City's in 3rd and long, and they throw the deep ball to Blunt and get the touchdown. And I don't think Etowah's defense is playing bad. I think Etowah the depth may have played a factor in that late second quarter, and Etowah is a little bit gassed maybe, but not all the way out of gas.
Well, let's talk about the scoring drives. It was set up by that was a Brady Troop to Trent Davis, an 83-yard screen that set up the 3-yard touchdown run by Hunter Cox. Later on, there was a Brady Troop beautiful pass, 24-yard touchdown pass to number 6, Ollie Finch, and that is the scoring for Etowah. But you look at 3 drop passes. Then Troop with the interception, only because he had pressure. He scrolled up. The guy was open. Could have been a touchdown. Trust me, Troop wants that one back.
Yeah, he does. And it still wasn't a bad throw by Troop. You know, like you say, he wants that back. And if we do go up 3 scores right there on them, and that's huge right now.
Hey, I just got a great thumbs up from Mike Sigmund from Team One Hyundai.
Thank you there, Mike.
And let me read this message. I live in Gadsden, but tonight I'm rooting Etowah. Okay, he didn't really send that, but I got a microphone.
You
He doesn't.
see that much, do you? A few here and there.
Oh, I love my dude, Mike Sigmund. Come see him tomorrow. He has appointments available at Team One Hyundai. So, if you're Coach Holliday, this is what I heard about Coach Holliday from a couple of different coaches. They said you always see a different team coming out at halftime. He is an X's and O's. He loves to draw plays in the dirt, and he really does great halftime adjustments.
Yeah, I've heard he's a very good halftime adjuster to what defenses are showing, and changes up his blocking stuff up front, that kind of stuff. And they may have just been scratching around in the first half with their offense. We know we don't have it all the way in, but I'm sure we'll see a different offense in the second half.
Here is a score update. Thank you to my man sending this in, Coach Mark O'Brien. Lincoln 20, Southside 7.
Wow. Lincoln was young last year. Lincoln's got pretty healthy football team this year as far as experience goes. Not a lot of youth.
And I have a Kerry Harden sign. Kerry Harden finally decided to get in it. Of course, he is the general manager of Team One Hyundai. He said, "Go Brady Troop."
Well, he's playing a great game. Brady is threw some pretty balls. Just right now, we look like we, maybe trying to catch the ball and get upfield before we're catching it. That kind of stuff, and we soften them hands up a little bit, and we can catch them balls and turn them into some big.
Well, let's talk about the difference we saw from last year to this year in Troop. Troop last year, no disrespect to any coach, any person, but he didn't get the opportunity to throw the football very much. This year, went to camps, looked good. His body has changed, right? He's put the work in.
Yeah, Brady has put the work, this summer. I know he went to, I think, Missouri's camp and maybe a few others. He's worked hard in the weight room. He's gotten a lot faster. He's, slimmed up. He looks good out there throwing the football. Brady's always had a great arm and always threw it really pretty ball. And like you said, he didn't have that opportunity last year because we were a different style team last year. We really fed off our defense, and we was a power run team where Coach Holliday has brought a different offense in, and the people from Atala aren't really used to this, but hey, I believe we can get used to it because it was fun to watch tonight in the first half, and I believe it'll be good.
Fundamentals. the command of the offense, the confidence in knowing, hey, I don't have to worry about getting taken out if I make a bad play. This is I think is the biggest thing, Gus, is you don't see Troop running to the sideline every play to get a play.
No, he's not. They
takes
hand
a toll.
signal everything, and that does take a toll. That's probably an extra couple miles of running to there to get it. And I think that's huge because we can get the play in and get it down the field.
Score update, Merle Smith sent another score, and I said during my preseason Kapow Sports podcast, I'll get that out real soon, that Asheville is going to be a real deal this year. They can compete very, very good. They lead Ragland 32-0 at the half.
Yeah, that the Asheville group, I got family down there. My wife, Leslie, her family's from down there, and I knew Asheville was young in the past, and I believe Asheville's going to make a noise in that 3A. What are they, Region 6 with I think Piedmont and all that bunch. They'll make some noise and could be a playoff team.
And I appreciate all the messages people sending that's listened to the broadcast. But if you can hear the mighty Titan band, it's a big group of kids. They look fantastic.
Yeah, they're from. If you can just see a football field in your mind, they're from the 10-yard line to the 10-yard all the way across to our sideline on Etowah side.
All right, so let's play John Holiday right now. Again, this is the Team 1 Hyundai halftime show. Got to give big shout out to the guys there. They will be working tomorrow, so go see Jeffrey Draper, go see Tony, go see Dakota, Mike Sigmund, myself, go see Maria. It's a fun time at Team 1 Hyundai on a Saturday. You know the best part about it, Gus?
What's that?
They buy lunch.
Oh, wow.
Carrie Harden buys lunch. Clint, we need Clint ordering the lunch. Carrie will pay for it. I like that. 8:14 to play here during the halftime. The band is playing, and it sounds amazing. Great crowd both ways. If you're coach John Holiday, I'll let you get to the scores just a second. Thanks for Swedes also sending me some scores. I love that, dude. What are you saying right now? You have a young team. You got some kids playing major roles that have not played a competitive high school football game, much less against a rival like Gadsden City. And a lot of these kids has never played on turf. Talk about what Coach is saying right now.
Coach Holiday's in that locker room right now. Coach Holiday, there's probably some things Coach Holiday is not happy about in that first half. But like he said in his pregame show, there was going to be some mistakes. But when you're playing in this game here in Etowah County, the biggest game in the county, and it looks like there's probably about 7,000 people here. Maybe they're standing up against the fence 8 rows deep against the concession stand. He's probably saying, don't let the moment get too big, guys. Hey, this is football. They're just like you. You see that we can play with them. You see we got up on top of them. We held them on defense, offense. We dropped a few balls. Guys, catch these balls, get the ball down the field, no more turnovers, and don't let the big play happen, and we're going to be all right.
I like it. So, again, I don't know that we're going to do very much of our playbook, right? I don't think we're going to really open up like we can. And, I actually like that. We're going to do everything we can to win this football game, no question. But at the end of the day, right, you have to go with the plays that kids are confident in. The whole playbook's not installed. You know that. You see a lot of practice. But you'd also know we do some things that we haven't seen tonight already.
Oh, yeah. And, this is the thing about this particular game this year. Everybody knew last year that Etowah had a good chance to win this thing. This year, there's a lot of people not giving Etowah a big chance in this game. And to go up 14-3 in the first half and go into halftime down 16-14, hey, Etowah's probably not going to run but about 20 plays tonight, but they're going to be good, effective plays. If we catch the ball, we may be up by 2 scores at the halftime. It may be 31-16. Who knows?
And I'm going to call out, a dude that's my dude. One of my ride or dies. I'm talking about Jason Cole. Facebook, social media, everyone, man, he's like his own reality TV show. I love the crap he posts, man. He stirs the pot, right? He is the king of the selfie. He predicted Gadsden City big in this one.
Well,
I know he's at the games. I'm sure he's posting some stuff, but he is the guy, though. If he's wrong, he'll say he's wrong.
And I've seen several people predict the City big. I've seen 49-14. The ones that are true blue through and through, they predicted Etowah like myself. I thought, I said this game was going to be a 17-14, 21-20, something like that. And I tell you what, I've told everybody is that only thing that's going to hurt Etowah is Gadsden City dresses out 98 heads where we dress out 50 and we're playing 18. Gadsden City's going to be about 40.
No doubt. And during the Coach John Holliday coaches show, he said, they can only put 11 at the time on the field, but they can rotate a lot more kids than we can. And at some point, depth is going to become an issue. So as a coaching staff, he said as a coaching staff, we have to be sure that, we're getting these guys breaks when we can. We're taking a knee when we can. We're staying hydrated. It's a hot, humid night here in Etowah County.
And that's the thing is, it's warm tonight. It's humid. We haven't seen a lot of cramping, and we hope we don't. But that's a testament of they're in shape. They're big time in shape. They run a lot this past summer. Etowah has run a lot. They worked out a lot. I mean, they're a very in shape team. And we haven't seen many kids come off the field tonight. Ollie's played both ways. Nana's played both ways. Ethan Foster's been playing both ways. We haven't seen Trent much on defense. I don't know if we've seen him at all, but Trent's
he started.
He started at safety. We haven't seen him much after that. But Trent's already toted it probably 10 or 12 times in the first half. Probably not having the game he wants to have, but it's going to always get better for him, and we know that. That's a bright man. That's a bright man.
Hey, let's take a quick timeout. 3:44 left in the halftime. This is the Team One Hyundai halftime show. Your score, Gadsden City 16, Etowah 14.
AmeriCool Heating and Air Conditioning is a proud sponsor of Etowah High School football. Jeff Stovall has been in business for 15 years, servicing the Attala and surrounding areas. AmeriCool Heating and Air provides service work and repair on both residential and commercial systems. When you call 256-547-3113 and mention you heard this ad, you'll receive a 10% discount. AmeriCool Heating and Cooling, 917 3rd Street Southwest in Attala.
Are you in the market for a clean, dependable used car, truck, or SUV? Are you looking for a dealership with low down payments and easy to maintain weekly payments? Are you tired of being turned down? Check out Etowah Used Cars. Let my dad, Dwayne Ball, and his staff get you into the right vehicle for you with low down payments and low weekly payments. We say yes. Etowah Used Cars, located at 200 5th Avenue in Attala. Give us a call, 256-538-8222, or visit us online at www.etowahusedcars.com.
Are you looking for something different in a pharmacy? Come experience Rick's Discount Drugs, a Health Mart pharmacy located on the corner of Highway 77 and 3rd Street in Attala. Open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday, 8 to 2 on Saturdays. Don't feel like coming in? Use the convenient drive-up service. Don't forget to ask about the home delivery option. Rick and his staff are fast and courteous. Give them a call, 256-538-5850. Rick's Discount Drugs, where you're more than just a prescription.
Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. The City of Attala knows that supporting our young people in their endeavors is important to the future of its city and its residents. The city's continued support of the Attala City Schools is a prime example of their work to protect the future of their community. Education, recreation, and quality of life, Attala boasts many firsts, like the home of the first hydroelectric plant in the country and the birthplace.
Now back to the Team One Hyundai halftime show.
Hey, welcome back here, Jerry White, Adam Gilmer, Gus. Hey, somebody send us the Pell City Fort Payne score. Swedes, if you're listening. Marco Brown, if you're listening. Hey, we're going to talk a little bit about it. Got about a minute as the band getting off the field. What a great show. Both teams coming out. Hey, this is the Team One Hyundai halftime show, and I got a deal for you. I got the best deal on the planet tomorrow, Gus. Brand new. It's new old stock, 2018 Limited Sonata. We got one. It is beautiful. It is amazing. Make Carrie Harden fire me for selling this car so cheap. Come see me tomorrow. Going to be fun. Hey, man, we're in for an exciting second half. We're going to open it up. We're going to play fast. We're going to slow it down. What is your opinion right now? We going to get the ball. What do we do?
Well, I don't think we need to change anything offensively. We've had, like we said early, Troops throwed some pretty balls. We've just dropped some balls. but I don't think that we need to change much the second half. Just keep doing what we're doing. Keep them a little bit on their toes in the run game, and then just let Truth shred them, I guess you could say.
Etowah's out there warming up, and I got to take just a second. I would be remiss if I didn't wish my beautiful wife a happy birthday on Sunday. I'm thinking she's at least 26 this year, although don't quote me. Happy birthday, baby. I love you. Got some scores coming through here, Gus, if you want to jump on some of those.
Now, these are halftime scores, Jerry. It looks like we got Pleasant Grove over Mortimer Jordan 20-18. That's Pleasant Grove's supposed to be a team to reckon with in the South, and we all know Mortimer Jordan's always good. Prattville's leading Foley at the half, 29-0 down in South Alabama. Maplesville, the Red Devils are up on Fultondale 27-7, and Fultondale opened up a new stadium this year, so they're taking it on the chin right now. Austin leads Hartsville 21-7. White Plains is up on Benson 22-6. I got a Fort Payne score at halftime. It's Fort Payne 22, Pell City 13.
You said it as my man Swedes just sent it to me. What a great ball game.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Thanks,
there.
Swedes.
Fort Payne's supposed to have that big-time receiver that's very, very good. That's
and kicker.
Game. Yeah. The McPherson kid, the young one, he's probably going to go to the SEC
Jerry
somewhere.
wants that score, the Fort Payne score.
And then the one I kept up with, is the Blunt and the Viger game down in Pritchard, Alabama, and Mobile, 8 Mile. Blunt leads Viger 20-7. Most Etowah fans know all about Blunt.
No doubt.
And the heavy hearts in that game down there is one of Viger's own had an accident and passed away. So we're thinking about Viger down there in Mobile area. And that's all I got right now, Jerry, but
let's see. What a great turnout. What a great crowd. What great sportsmanship by both sides here tonight.
Yeah, it is. And that's the thing. Like me and Todd Lambert, Gadsden City's athletic director, was talking earlier. Back in the old days when you had Etowah against Gadsden High and Etowah against Sansom and, the Litchfield the few times they played early, the kids didn't hang out like they do now. Etowah kids and Gadsden City kids hang out together at the same place. Back then, we did not hang out with Gadsden High or Sansom kids because of the fact that we just didn't get along. It was a true, real rivalry. Nowadays, it is a rivalry on Friday night, like tonight, on this football field because they are after one another. But that's just like they're going to be hanging out probably tomorrow night watching Miami and Florida. Who knows?
Yeah, no doubt. It is some college football tomorrow. I'm going to say, Shannon Woods, Bo Starkey, those guys, and Average Joe's can't wait to get Florida going again.
I know. They've been chomping it all week. If you're a Gator, throw your hands up and all this stuff. Florida's going to be a team to reckon with in the SEC. And I can't wait to watch that one. I'm glad it's on.
So let's talk a little bit about Etowah next week. We're on the road to Moody, Battle of the Blue Devils.
Yeah, Moody, don't really know a lot about Moody yet. We know last year they was a good-looking team, and I believe we beat them maybe like 8-6 or 7-6 last year. It was a low-scoring game.
Yeah.
They were real, real big up front. They had some skill guys. They're a lot similar to Etowah, except Etowah's tradition carried them in that in that contest. And I see that. I don't know what Moody's got, but we'll see next week. It'll probably be a pretty good one.
Hey, this game is being recorded. I will get the link up probably tomorrow, so you guys can go back and listen. I want the fans listening, the team listening. And we appreciate, man, it's an honor and a privilege to do what we do here, doing something we love, which is covering high school football and your Etowah Blue Devils.
And, Jerry, and I appreciate you letting me come on and do this with you this year. This has been I'm always been a part of Etowah, whether I'm on a sideline helping out down there or whatever. But this is I'm truly blessed to be on this radio station with you, Jerry, and I want to thank you for letting me do this.
Oh, brother, come on. Here's what I'll say. Who knows Atala better than Gus?
Well, I've not done nothing but live there for 38 years of my life. I think it's 38 years. I know it will be in September if I'm 37. I can't remember. I enjoyed my time as an Etowah Blue Devil. I was a part of some very, very special football teams there. And it's just, I love Atala and I love Etowah, and I don't ever see myself doing anything else but Atala.
No doubt. Forgot where I was going right here. And B. Hall, you're listening. You're right. Man, this is ominous. The smoke filled the field.
Now, the last time I was here at Gadsden and there was smoke on the field was a long time ago, and it was a hamburger smoke from the grill. This is fireworks smoke from the halftime performance.
And what a great halftime it was. Well, we'll be getting the football here down 16-14. There is the kickoff. I can't see the ball. I hope they can. Down to the goal line. It's going to be returnable, trying to get to the outside. We're moving. We're cutting, we're baking, we're shaking out to the 20-yard line. We're not hitting holes.
Well, they had good containment on Nana. Nana is a 100-meter state track champion, and they corralled him, and that's a good thing because if they ever let him find a seam, he'd have been gone.
What a special athlete is what he is. Very special.
Hey, Olympic-type speed right there returning that ball. Now we on offense. Let's see what we can do and see if we can get that second half going again.
1st and 10 from the 21. Devils down 16-14, 11:52 to play here in the third. Jerry White, Adam Gilmer, Blake Matthews, Darren Bailey. Shotgun formation. Offset back trips to the left, which is the wide side. Troop looking. Little screen. It worked nicely once in the first half. Big play again, trying to get to the outside. It's going to be a first down. Was that Davis?
That was Trent right there on that screen pass, and that was the same exact play of the 83-yard pass early in the first. It got to go us. That's a good play call to start the second half. Now let's see if we throw it more because I don't know if we're going to be able to run it a lot against Gadsden City because their front and their linebackers are great.
First and 10 from the 33. Pistol formation, single coverage on the outside. Troop sees a blitz coming. He hands off over the right side. We run the football into the blitz. We're going to lose some yards there.
That play would have been blown up 6 yards deep behind the line because Alan Merritt come through there like a rocket, and he just had the defensive end on the strong side run into each other, but Trent got tackled outside.
They're not giving us single wide receiver. They're not giving us single coverage. They have safeties over the top on the outside. Troop looking, going to throw. Complete. First down and more. Still on his feet. Cross the 40. Down to this. We're going to call this the, 46.
And that's a great play call right there. It was
he's hurt.
There was a one-on-one with Ollie outside, and he run the slant, and that was a great catch by him. And maybe that gives him some confidence.
And he's angry.
It looks like he may be cramping up.
I'm hoping, again, we will not speculate on injuries. Troop has to do a good job of getting the team back, get it huddled, get the next play called. Hey, while we're checking on this injury, let's take a 30-second timeout. This is Blue Devil football right here on WGAD.
At M&J Automotive, we understand that finding the perfect combination of quality and affordability can be difficult. So we've made it our goal to provide Attala and surrounding areas with the best possible buying experience. We're located at 612 Gilbert Ferry Road, Southeast in Attala. Call us at 256-344-2184 or visit us online at www.shopmj247.com. On there, you can view our inventory, set up a test drive, or apply for credit. We finance with no credit check. We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 6. M&J Automotive.
Welcome back. Troop hands off right up the middle. Davis gets to the outside to the 40. Switches the ball to the 30. Lowers his head. It's going to be a holding coming back. Trent Davis finally getting some positive yards here. Talking a little bit. It's going to be a hold downfield. God, you can't have that.
That's going to be from the spot of the foul, so maybe it'll be a 5-yard mark off. Back us up a little bit. Still first down.
Here is my coach. I call him my coach. I'm talking about Jim Bogle. Nana second in the 100-meter, first in the 200, and the anchor of the state champion and record 4x100.
I was trying to give some credit to Coach Bogle, but that's I'm telling you, Coach Jim Bogle is a great track coach. We hate to lose him. And that relay team, I've watched their YouTube videos still to this day because it's amazing to watch them just lead the opponent.
But we're still blessed that he's coaching our young kids at Attala Elementary School.
That's huge. He's got my youngest one there, and that's a handful.
So where we're gonna spot the ball here. First and 10 from the 39, they say, but I'm not sure. First and 3. Davis gets it up the middle, puts his foot in the ground, lowers his shoulder, very, very close to the first down marker.
Jerry, I know there's one thing we didn't mention in our halftime show, but I bet offensive line coach Locke, I bet he lit them offensive linemen up because he is very intense and in their face a lot. They're getting a little bit of a push up front, and that's huge because that's what running back Trent Davis needs.
And we didn't see that in the first half.
None at all.
Now we see 2nd and 1 from the 39. That was down 16-14, 10 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Power I formation. Hunter Cox at fullback. The big fullback's going to get it. Did he drop the ball? He fumbled the ball, and it's going to bring up 3rd and short.
Yeah, Hunter was trying to get that extra yard to get across and got punched out, but good thing Trent was there behind him to recover that football.
Well, unfortunately, he went to just one hand.
Yeah.
Instead of covering the ball and just.
Hey, just keep moving them feet and cover that thing up.
3rd and 1 from the 37. Pistol formation. 9:26 to play in the third. Wing to the right. Give it to the running back. Gets hit hard. Going to lose yardage. That, talking smack, number 43, I think, for Gadsden City is who made that tackle. And that was a great play. That was Rudolph. And we have an injury. Like an offensive lineman looks to be down. Let's keep it right here. And again, we appreciate everyone listening. Thanks for the Jim Bogle, the people sending us scores, Mark O'Brien and the gang, Swedes.
You know, Jerry, I want to go back to about this offensive line. Is they are young up front. We only have one senior up front. I mean, you started tonight. You started look like 2 sophomores and a junior with junior quarterback and junior running backs and receivers, and that's a plus for Etowah. Even though in 5A football, we all know that this offensive line, this is a great offensive line Etowah has for 5A football. And not saying that they're not doing a great job tonight, because the second half they are a whole lot different, and that's a plus.
But one thing we do not have on the offensive line is depth. So let's hope the young fella here, who is that? Is shaking up a little bit.
I think that's going to be Billingsley.
The big sophomore?
Yeah, Jalen Billingsley, number 72, is shaking up on that play.
What a big kid he is.
Yeah, he is. They may have the old pickle juice out there, as Coach Farmer used to call it, the magic juice. Carnell used to get it all the time.
Let's see, 16-14 Devils. This is going to be 4th and 2. We're not going to punt the football.
No, I don't know. You may see Troop right here with the quarterback sneak. He hasn't been under center at all tonight, and it wouldn't surprise me to see him under one time.
Yeah, we did it once. That was the handoff to Hunter Cox.
He's in the shotgun, so I see us giving the trend for power maybe.
We're going to have – man, we got to get to the outside here. That's been the way it's gone tonight. Troop gets it right up the middle. He gets through. Big first down and more. Stiff arm. Davis. Touchdown. 38-yard touchdown on 4th and 2 with 8:52 to play in the third. Up the middle, Gus. Great call. Touchdown, Etowah.
Jerry, I don't know what Gadsden City's defense just saw there, but I can tell you what I saw. Both our tackles pass blocked. Our guards pass blocked. Davis run the power behind. Looked like he run behind maybe around Bennett Nance, somewhere around in there, and run the power, then cuts it back into the middle of the field, and he goes one-on-one with a safety, and who's going to win that matchup?
No question. Trent Davis.
Well, I'm telling you what it was it was a tight formation, 2 tight ends with the blocking back there. What you want to call him, a hybrid or something?
What are we doing? We have an issue against Gadsden City.
Yeah, there are too many men on the field. Yeah. But, yeah, that was a great play call by Coach John Holliday. It was almost like a draw, but it was the power.
Yeah, we do not have a kicker on the field well, maybe we do. I can't tell who that is. That's Jerry, the cameraman, the best cameraman in the business.
You ain't going to find one better than Jerry Reed, somebody that loves this Etowah football program.
Since 88.
We're going to have to get him on for a halftime interview if he's going to sit up here.
I bet he's got the shirt from Litchfield, says I was there.
I do have that shirt.
Power out formation. We're going for 2 here. Troop under center. Turn. Handoff. Spins. Looks to be good. Touchdown. 2-point conversion. Good. 22-16 Etowah. Just like that. Let's take a 30-second timeout. This is, we do have a flag. Let's back it up here. I'm not sure. I didn't see it.
It's on the far side. I don't know if they saying it's against Gadsden. Probably going to be offside Gadsden because they was crowded.
That is
high.
where you should.
We're going to get a sideline warning against Etowah. That's fine.
That's okay. Extra point is good. So it's going to be 22-16 Etowah. Let's take a 30-second timeout. This is Blue Devil football on the Etowah Sports Network.
Dr. Sabrina Morgan Graves, MD, would like to take this opportunity to remind you to visit your health care provider regularly, even if you're healthy. The purpose of your checkup is to screen for diseases, assess the risk of future possible medical problems, foster a healthy lifestyle, update vaccinations, and to maintain a relationship with your health care provider in case of an illness. Dr. Sabrina Morgan Graves' office is located at 304 South 4th Street in Gadsden. Telephone 256-543-1222.
That's right, Gus. That's what we needed.
Jerry, that's what we've been talking about. We had to come out in the second half, get in the football, and drive down the field and score. And we did it in about 6 or 7 plays with a long run, the 40-yard 4th and 2 run by Trent Davis, and the good 2-point conversion. But that's exactly what we needed right there in the second half.
Defensively, though, we have got to make something special happen.
Well, I tell you what, how exciting is it to see Kendrick Cook back on our sideline?
Oh, my gosh.
A great coach, and he's over there, and he's getting the crowd fired up, and that's awesome out of Kendrick.
I love me some Kendrick Cook. Excuse me. Hey, we're going to have to work on the voice here with this high-paced offense from Etowah. It's going to take us a couple games.
We're going to have to run some sprints, man, and get in shape. I don't know about me running those sprints. Long sprints I've been running the last 20 years at the table.
There's the kickoff. It's going to be very returnable. Gadsden City right up the middle. There's a seam. Man, nice play. Gadsden City making something out of nothing across the 30 down to around 33, 34 is where they're going to spot this.
You know, football. On that kickoff right there, Jerry, I seen Coach Holliday running down the sideline right before Edge kicked it to the 30. I think he may have wanted Edge to pooch it over there, but anyways, that was still good containment by Etowah and not letting the Gadsden City return man break the seam.
1st and 10 from the 34, 8:47 to play here in the third quarter. Etowah 22, Gadsden City 16. I love the go thrown out of bounds. Nice play that time. Was that Toby Camp? Who is?
That was pressure. The pressure on the quarterback was number 18.
Oh, that's 18. Yeah,
Tyler Dobbs. And he hit him in the ribs on the sideline. That coverage right there was by number 7, Tay Wright, and number 8, Ethan Foster. Great coverage downfield by the Blue Devils secondary. And they got a young one in the game right now, Terry. They got number 2. Sophomore Jarvis Hardwick back there at safety with Ollie Finch. Jarwick is another one that's really athletic and did not see much playing time, but he is a good athlete.
3rd and 7 from the 37. Shotgun, they're going to roll under pressure. Lawson is going to throw. It's going to be incomplete. Great job by the defense. No flags on the play. Going to bring up 4th and 7. The kicking team will come up. Will we see a big opportunity in the kicking game?
Right here is a great time for a big opportunity, but go back to that defensive play right there, Jerry. Our defensive front may be getting pushed off the ball in the run game, but, man, they sure are getting pressure on that quarterback now. And right now, don't be surprised if you don't see a big return right now out of number 3, Trent Davis, if he can catch what Sparks does, because Sparks is a big-time leg. That's a college leg out there if it's a punt.
Yeah, let's be honest. He is a weapon. No question. Trent Davis, back deep, 4th and 7 from the 37. Yeah, bad service here. Put pressure, steps up, nice, high, end over end kick, fair catch called. Trent gets it. Hey, we apologize, cutting in and out a few times.
Yeah, my mom, Dee Dee, she let us know that we're cutting out a little bit. Folks.
Sorry, Dee Dee. Couple things. This is a horrible area for Verizon cell phone service.
Well, and again, she is out in the Rocky Holler Gallen area, so she may not have good service.
Oh, no, it was us.
Oh, okay.
It was us.
Well, I was going.
Yes, Blake Matthews, what is it? Man, Blake sounded happy about that. Thank you, Blake Matthews. Go Blue. I knew he was going to say it. 22-16. Etowah leads Gadsden City. 7:52 to play in the third. Shotgun formation, back to the left. Twins to both sides. Troop, gathers the high snap. Throws the screen incomplete. That play was messed up from the snap.
Yeah, that was a great play call. That was a tunnel screen to Nana Davis. And if he catches that, he's going to get a lot of good yardage. And he points back at Brady and lets him know that's not going to happen again.
But the ball still should have been called. Perfectly thrown ball by Brady Troop.
Troop is putting it in
drop tonight.
He's putting it in a 5-gallon bucket. They've got to start sticking that.
This kid is special. 2nd and 10 from the 35. 7:48 to play here in the third. 22-16. Etowah with the lead and the football. Positive yards. Tight formation. We're going to run the ball over the right side. Head of steam. Cross the 40 down around the 42-yard line. It's going to bring up a manageable third down situation. Man,
yeah, Trent's running it good right now, Jerry. He's getting positive yardage, and that's what we need to keep this clock moving and getting positive yardage.
3rd and 3 from the 35. Troop at quarterback. Shotgun drops back, throws a slant, almost intercepted. It's like Edge didn't know the route.
Well, it looked like there may have been a little miscommunication. It looked like Troop wanted a quick slant, and Edge may have wanted to run the stop route or something like that, a little dig, and that's all right, and that's a mistake. Coach Holliday's letting them know, but we've got an injured Gadsden City player down right now.
Let's hope it's just cramps. Unbelievable.
And, in this kind of weather, when it's 85, 90 degrees, humid, been hot all day, this turf is holding some heat, and it ain't probably feeling good going up there, because I know earlier today when we were out there, it was warm on that turf.
He is able to come off. That is not what we needed. We needed to be able to convert that, go down the field. Edge back to punt. 4th and 3 from the 42. Number 17 is going back to return it. That's Sam Day. He is elusive. Edge, good snap. Good punt. Going to be returnable. Gain about 6-7 yards before we get him. And I want to talk about this Eric Edge kid. Man, he taught himself to kick. Yeah, he said, I can help the team this way. And talk about what he's done over the last 2 years.
Man, he has worked at the place kicking, the punting. He is a great kid, comes from a great family. And Eric is one of them kids, when he gets older and has his own family, that he's going to be a great husband and a father.
Man, he is an amazing kid. His dad does it the right way, right?
Yes, Coach Edge, as I know him, everybody else knows him as Principal Edge. I know him as Coach Edge, and he's one of the finest men you're going to meet.
Let's set this up. 1st and 10 from the 32. Gadsden City football down 22-16. Handoff over the right side. It's got to be holding. We got mauled right there with the block. Nothing called. Come on, man. I don't complain too much about officiating, but
I don't want to complain about officiating either, and I'm not going to complain about it. But when you got a guy that's backpedaling and he can't get his body turned to make the tackle running towards him, there's got to be something going on there. And I know these guys out here on this field, this is a good officiating crew, probably one of the best in this area. And it's just there is a flag on the play, and it's probably going to be against Etowah.
They're saying against Etowah, but
yeah, unsportsmanlike conduct against Etowah.
That was something said. That wasn't. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was something
There's
said.
Probably something mumbled to the umpire or something like that in the middle of all that. But, that's the thing is you got to just keep playing. You can't do that. You can't give Gadsden City positive yardage off of that kind of stuff. Just go on about your business and get ready for the
and
next
you got to
play.
make the play regardless what the officials do, say, or throw. Big 1st and 10 now from the 48. Pistol formation. Man in motion. Strong right. They're going to power over the left side. Ankle tackles. He almost squirted through for a big play. Now there's some jawing going on.
That's Blunt for Gadsden City, the guy that caught the touchdown pass earlier. He's playing everywhere on
Here
the field.
comes the Gadsden City hurry-up offense, no huddle. 2nd down and 5 from the 48-yard line. 6:34 to play in the 3rd. Pistol. Single coverage on the left, which is the wide side. 2 wide receivers here on the tight right. Wing right and tight end right. Man in motion is a tackle to the left. They're going to power. Oh, nice play in the backfield. The defense stonewalled them.
That was a great play out of number 15, J.J. Williams. He's getting blocked, reaches out, and the long arms just grabs the guy. Let me tell you, Jerry, I've noticed something about what Gadsden City.
We have an injury down there, and Etowah players beside themselves saying, come check, come check, come check.
I hope that young man's okay, but, you know, Jerry, I'm looking at this Gadsden City offense, and they have changed a lot right here in this second half. They're still running behind the tackles, but they're also playing with about 5 or 6 offensive linemen. They got a big tackle lined up in the backfield as a blocking back. I think that's number 76 for Gadsden City, and he did a good job blocking right there. Except JJ just made a great play on that ball.
Man, JJ, I thought this was was this not the running back that got banged up a little bit? That's Blunt. He is being carried off the field. Blunt is an amazing athlete.
And he is amazing.
Great kid.
Very electric, man. He don't look like he's big as much, maybe about 5'7", 5'8", but I bet he runs one of them 4.5 40s.
Man, he is a good kid. Let's hope he can get worked on and get back in this football game. A lot of great kids on both sides of the football here. Let me reset the stage, Gus. 6:02 to play here in the 3rd. Etowah 22, Gadsden City 16. Gadsden City with the football. 3rd and 6.
Jerry, I believe there's maybe they might have finally got that. They was backed up all the way to the mall on the interstate trying to get in here at 7 o'clock. And I believe everybody's finally filled up in this stadium because they look like they're about 12 rows deep now up against the concession stand. It's a very electric, amazing atmosphere. Both teams are, playing hard. There's a little bit of jawing going on, but that's expected, but and the crowds are, supporting both sides. This rivalry has got to keep going. It can't. Contract ends up this year, but I believe that the administration is going to keep it moving forward.
3rd and 6 now from the 49. Trips to the left, single coverage to the right now. We're a little confused. Etowah seriously confused. Shotgun formation, protection to the left, single back. They're going to roll under pressure, looking for that screen. It's set up nicely. Big play. Nice play. Who made that tackle?
That was number 6, Ollie Finch. He read that perfect. That's the exact same play they scored on earlier in the game when they were down inside the 10-yard line. That was a great job with heavy pressure from the outside by Ethan Foster. That was a great play. That brings up about 4th and 4 for Gadsden.
Good job by the defense. And I'm so surprised Blake hadn't eaten some nachos.
Yeah,
that's his favorite thing to do.
That concession stand is a long way because I was thinking about one of them Chick-fil-A sandwiches.
4th and 3 now. Great defensive stop. We're in punt set. We think they're going to fake this. We really don't care. Nobody back deep. Now it's going to be a flag. It's not delay of game. Do we have too many?
They have too many on the field?
Yeah. They have too many. They're going to back them up.
Now you probably put somebody deep right here.
Yeah, we get Trent Davis back, I believe. 5:13 to play here in the 3rd quarter. I think Barry Hall is going to give us some score updates down from Hoover area. We appreciate all of our people. You guys go out and support Average Joe Sports. High snap. No pressure. Just going to let it go inside the 10. Oh, down inside the 2, maybe the 1. But this Sparks kid jumped to get the ball. than that kind of kick. Great job by Sparks.
Sparks for Gadsden City has been that's a bright that's bright for them right there. Is they've always had a great kicker over here at Gadsden City, and this kid here, I don't know if I don't remember the ones in the past, but you can't argue that this kid's going to be one of the top that's ever come out of here. And this is a college leg you're looking at. He hit that ball for about 48 yards and rolled inside the 2-yard line.
That's right. Blake Matthews said he is a senior. 20-10, Lincoln over Southside. Play clock at 11. Man, we are in our end zone.
And kind of was in a squatted position and lost his feet, but he lost his feet forward, so it looks like it's going to bring up about 3rd and 1 for the Blue Devils.
Fort Payne 28, Pell City 13, says Coach O'Brien. Get to the outside. 20. Going to be a big Southern Heritage Barbecue first down.
Hey, Jerry, and I'm going to say something. This spread offense, this no huddle, hurry up, is to get defenses with too many players on the field and not lined up. Gadsden City wasn't lined up. Gadsden City looks a little tired right now to me.
Big play, Trent Davis. 1st and 10 now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Nana. Troops got balls batted down. He gets hit hard. It would have been a spectacular pitch and catch there.
Oh, yeah, that was a good play right there. That was a good play call, play action because we was gashing them a little bit. The receiver was open, just got back there on Troop and batted that thing down.
John Wallace is on the field now. He's going to go to where's he going to line up? Stack to the outside, trips. No, he goes to the inside slot, trips to the right. Play clock, 14, Troop. Wing to the right, running back to his left. They're going to give it. Cut back. What speed? To the 40. Big first down, gets drugged out of bounds. Could have been a face mask, maybe. I'm not sure. That is Davis.
Yeah, that's good. We play actioned it to the right, and then Nana come back as he was running out of the backfield to catch the pass. It looked like Nana catches it across Troop's front and goes the opposite way of the offensive line and the receivers and gets a good 15, 20 yards.
3:20 to play here in the third quarter. Etowah 22, Gadsden City 16. Troop in the shotgun. Single wide receiver to the left. They're bringing pressure up the middle. Let's say back out of it. Slant to the outside, complete. Makes that man miss to the 50. Trying to get to the outside. Big first down.
This Etowah offense right now, it's not throwing it down the field. It's throwing them 5-yard hitches, them little tunnel screens, them little slants, and then the flares out of the backfield are becoming 10, 12-yard plays. This is a great play calling right here.
It was not a first down. I meant to say big first down play, getting huge positive yards, setting up a 2nd and 2. False start, I believe. They're both pointing at each other like you and I point at the buffet over the last roll.
Well, yeah, kind of. But I believe Etowah is going to be called for a false start right there. Look like the right tackle may have leaned forward just a little bit.
So we have a game that just started.
Yeah, it must have been on a lightning delay.
At Central Phoenix City.
They're at the Crampton Bowl. Hoover and Central Phoenix City.
Yeah,
at
absolutely.
The Crampton Bowl playing in the Champions Challenge. There's a lot of good games in the state tonight.
Shotgun formation, wing to the right. 2nd and 7. Troop's going to hand out up the middle. Dancing. I run it back. Going to get across the 50, maybe to the 49. I think that's Nana.
That was Nana, Jerry.
Again, no one thought to bother to check with the play-by-play guy to see if we could see the jersey.
Man, let me tell you something. I figured this out. When When Trent's running the football, he's getting north-south.
Yep.
When Nana's running the football, he's getting north-south, but he's also getting a little east-west too. He's that scat back you're looking for.
Big play right here. 3rd and 2 from the 48. Trips to the left, which is the wide side. We give in the backfield. Had some miscommunication. They ran into each other. We're going to be about a yard and a half short. That play was some communication issues, but a lot of that was because of the Gadsden linebacking crew charging through the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're showing the blitz. They're coming up into that line of scrimmage and then backing out. Etowah looks like they're going to be about 4th and a yard. In this game here, do you go for this?
Go for this.
You go for this in the middle of the field. Your defense has played good. Gadsden City's with their backup quarterback. I'm going for it right here.
I wouldn't mind a hesitation. Try to draw them off sides.
And you're bringing your power back in right now in number 3.
Play
Trent
clock
Davis.
at 5. You got to call a timeout here at 2. It is a timeout. Let's take one with them. 1:17 to play here in the 3rd. This is a big 4th and 1. Last time we went for it on 4th down, we scored a touchdown on 4th and 2, a 38-yard touchdown run by Trent Davis. 30-second timeout. This is Blue Devil football right here on WGAD.
AmeriCool Heating and Air Conditioning is a proud sponsor of Etowah High School football. Jeff Stovall has been in business for 15 years, servicing the Attala and surrounding areas. AmeriCool Heating and Air provides service work and repair on both residential and commercial systems. When you call 256-547-3113 and mention you heard this ad, you'll receive a 10% discount. AmeriCool Heating and Cooling, 917 3rd Street Southwest in Attala.
Welcome back here to Titan Stadium. It's going to be a good one right now. 4th and 1. Etowah has the football. 1:17 to play here in the 3rd. Jerry White, Gus Gilmer, Blake Matthews, Darren Bailey, and we have Barry Hall on assignment. This is a huge play in this game. Tight formation. Troop shotgun. We're going to give it up the middle. On his feet. It's going to be a big first down by Etowah. That was all running back.
That was all. That was just the determination and the strength by Trent Davis. You had 2 big fullbacks in there. They filled the hole. The linebacker's head. It was a big collision, but that was.
It still got hit in the backfield.
Yeah, he got hit in the backfield. Probably should have been about a 3 or 4 yard loss.
You don't arm tackle Trent Davis.
No, you don't.
Do not.
He's a strong. He's not a very big kid, but he's real strong.
He gets that strength from his mother, I'm told. 1st and 10 now. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd. 22-16 Etowah. Pistol formation, wide receivers to the right. Gadsden City's bringing the house. We hand out, trying to beat it to the outside. We do not. Loss of about a yard. This Gadsden City defense is athletic and aggressive.
Well, you know, that's what they're doing is they got a 5-man front. They're bringing up 2 linebackers. They're daring us to go across the middle with it, and they're just getting in there on us. And we can't block 5 guys with this right here. We're going to have to probably gash them across the middle here in a minute.
It's going to be 2nd and 11. At some point, we're going to do a little play action right there and throw one. Twins to the near side, single wide receiver to the outside. We're going to throw a slant in and out of the hands. Went up high, got hit.
Yeah, that right there is a receiver. You don't ever want to be left out to dry, and that ball was catchable. True put it in a great spot. Ollie had to just go up and get it and got hit low and flipped on his back, but, you know, that's part of the game.
Barry's down at the Crampton Bowl. He said it's packed in a beautiful stadium.
Oh, I bet it is. That's some big-time talent on the field down there in Central City and Hoover.
Let's see, we're getting some wholesale substitutions. Let me set the stage here for you. We're in not much of a hurry. 8.1 on the clock. Etowah up 22-16, 3rd and 11. Twins to both sides. Single back is Davis. Troop just going to hand it, trying to get to the outside. They missed the tackle, looking for a block. Man, it's going to be loss of around 2. They are beating this kid to death. He's giving it all he has.
Yeah, that was the determination to try to get that first down.
That's the way the 3rd quarter is going to end. Get them up. Get your 4th up, Devils. 22-16 is the score. That's the way it's going to end. Let's take a 60-second timeout. This is Blue Devil football right here on WGAD.
Let the Cole family and staff introduce you to true Southern Heritage Barbecue. They have ribs, smoked chicken, burgers, hot dogs, and everything is made to order. They have loaded fries, loaded nachos, my personal favorite, the convenient family pack. Ask about the brown bag special. That's right, you get a burger, a barbecue sandwich, or a hot dog with chips and a drink for only $5. Hey, we also offer ribs and rib tips all day, Friday and Saturday. Don't tell my wife, but you have to try the peanut butter pie. It is amazing. Located at 215 Gilbert's Ferry Road in Attala, right across the street from Gadsden Warehousing. They're open Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 11 to 7, Friday and Saturday, 11 to 8, closed on Wednesday and Sundays. Southern Heritage Barbecue can cater your event. Phone your order in 256-344-2897. Don't forget to like them on Facebook. Southern Heritage Barbecue.
Are you in the market for a clean, dependable used car, truck, or SUV? Are you looking for a dealership with low down payments and easy to maintain weekly payments? Are you tired of being turned down? Check out Etowah Used Cars. Let my dad, Dwayne Ball, and his staff get you into the right vehicle for you with low down payments and low weekly payments. We say yes. Etowah Used Cars, located at 200 5th Avenue in Attala. Give us a call, 256-538-8222, or visit us online at www.etowahusedcars.com.
Welcome back. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit back and wait for the lawsuit.
Well, this is right here, Jerry. Let's start the fourth quarter with a little punt team action here. This is a huge punt for Etowah. Let's flip the field on them, and let's let this young defense come out and prove and show tonight that they're veteran.
4th and 14. We need to really put our defense in a good situation here. Gadsden City, really good in the special teams game, that is for sure. Edge. Good snap. End over end. It's not going to be very returnable. Inside, it does get in the end zone. Whew. No, it does not. Down to the 1? To the 1?
That's about a 46-yard punt by Eric Edge right there, Jerry. You can't get no better than that, placing that thing inside the 1.
This is a little bit of anything you can do, I can do better with the punters. Advantage, Eric Edge.
You know, I want to talk about the high snap we had early in the game. First time we punt all year long. Jitters a little bit, but Hunter Cox has been on the money since.
How many times do you see this in high school football and especially college football? You get pinned back deep and you give up a big play. You get over-aggressive. Can we do what we need to do and stay fundamentally sound?
Yes, that you said a lot, and we can't let it happen right here.
Power formation, Gadsden City. Down tight. The officials don't like something that's going on.
I think they're counting how many players Gadsden City's got on the field again, maybe, or maybe it's a.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they look like they had. I don't know what's going on here. They stop play, and then they run one off. We're going to have a timeout, Gadsden City.
Timeout, Gadsden City. Let's take a 30-second timeout with them. This is Blue Devil Football on WGAD.
Are you looking for something different in a pharmacy? Come experience Rick's Discount Drugs, a Health Mart pharmacy located on the corner of Highway 77 and 3rd Street in Attala. Open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday, 8 to 2 on Saturdays. Don't feel like coming in? Use the convenient drive-up service. Don't forget to ask about the home delivery option. Rick and his staff are fast and courteous. Give them a call, 256-538-5850. Rick's Discount Drugs, where you're more than just a prescription.
Here, I just hit Gus.
Yeah, you know, Jerry, we're sitting here talking about this, laughing about this. Hey, folks, y'all just don't realize.
It's loud.
Gadsden City's band's right up under us, and I can barely hear Jerry, and I can barely hear us coming off the commercials. I'm sorry.
What can we do right now? 1st and 10, ball on the 1. No big play. And they're still having some confusion running Titans in and out of the game. Play clock hasn't been started yet. No big deal. Now it does to 23. Assignment football, power out formation. They turn to get over the right side. Looks like a safety. Is it a safety? And now the free kick situation. Whew, what a great play by that defense. Very timely.
And if you're here, it just totally let the air out of the Gadsden City side. It's very quiet. You hear a pin drop on the side. Etowah's rowdy.
Etowah's going to get good field position. We drop the football. We just jump on it. Ooh, we're back on now. Thank you, Darren Bailey, who's an injured reserve.
That back there receiving that ball was number 8, Ethan Foster, and it looked like he may have looked down just a second. And
young kid, like you said.
Very young, sophomore, very talented, going to be a very good player for Etowah one day, and maybe look down just to see where the kick coverage team was and drop that ball. But Etowah's got the ball on the 36, and the way this offense is playing this second half, Jerry, I don't know if Gadsden City's got an answer right now.
Do you slow down, run the football, or do you run your offense? It's 24-16, 11:36 to go in the game.
The first thing Coach John Holliday said when he got this job was, you'll see a great product on the field and we'll be fast. Etowah ain't slowing down.
I love it. Delay of game, I believe. I think we were confused with that play clock. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, that's the thing is, this year in high school football in the state of Alabama, they've gone to the 40-second clock like college has.
They're waving it off.
They're waving that off, and I don't know a lot about it yet. I know watch college football, you don't pay attention to it because you're watching the TV. But I think Etowah is running off to the field thinking they still may have about 15 seconds from that 40. And
well, it's going to be a timeout. I'm not sure who called it. It could be a heat time. It's not a heat time. I'm not sure what it is. But it is a timeout by Etowah. I like that. He wasn't sure. You're in a great situation, up 24-16. Thank you, Mark O'Brien is my coach is giving me scores. One that matters to me. Yankees, Dodgers, 0-0 first.
I haven't kept up with much Major League Baseball this year.
Braves, Mets, 1-1 in the 10th.
Well, I know that the Braves are playing well. Donaldson, I'm glad he is having a great year. I mean, Alabama boy. He hit a lot of home runs, but Acuna, he's a standout. I see the Braves making the playoff, maybe making a little run, but I don't know if anybody can. The Mets are playing good right now, but I don't know if anybody can beat the Dodgers. The Dodgers are pretty stout.
Houston, maybe.
Not Houston's in the American League now,
Still, they can beat them.
Oh,
the Yankees. Here we go. First and 10 from the 36. Shotgun formation, trip left. Single wide receiver to the near side, which is the right. Troop have an amazing game so far tonight. Drops back, looking under pressure. Screen set up perfectly. Oh, that was a touchdown saving tackle.
That was, Jerry. There was 55 yards in front. And he'll learn from that. He won't get tackled one-on-one no more there.
Shotgun formation, Troop hands off, trying to get to the outside. Davis cuts it up. Big first down. Thank you, DB. Going to be first and 10. And this Titan band is crazy good.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even know you was talking, and I might have to lay down here where I can hear Jerry. Because the Titan band is great. It's awesome to have a great band like that. And Etowah's band is small, but Etowah's band's loud. We've heard them a lot tonight over here in the box. I see something right now out of Gadsden that I haven't seen all night on the side of the defense. And I can't believe it, but they got their hands on the hips.
Let me set this up. First and 10 from the 48. 24-16 Etowah. 10:45 to go in the game. Shotgun. Single back to the left of Brady Troop. Now he switches them over to the right, which is the wide side. Single wide receiver edge to the right. Hand up, right up the gut. Dancing, free, big play, down to the 45. Maybe the 44 is Mr. Davis.
Yeah, Jerry, this is I just said it a while ago. Gadsden's got their hands on their hips. They're not sending anybody, no substitution in on defense. Looks like they're sticking with their guys and saying, hey, you got to suck it up and find something right here late in this game because they do look like tired. And Etowah is no huddling and is getting down the field fast.
Second and 2 now from the 44. Play clock at 10. 24-16. Troop looking, throws it out. Big first down, trying to get more. Gadsden City is aggressive with the tackle. But again, that is another Southern Heritage Barbecue first down.
That was a great job by Davion Smith to get up the field and get the first down for Etowah. And that's the thing, Jerry, is I'll take them 10-yard, 12-yard, 8-yard plays before anything else. We're positive.
Especially for the first down. Same formation, shotgun back to the right, handoff up the middle, trying to get to the outside, spins. We're just nickeling and diming them with our running game. I'm not sure diming them is a word.
Hey, that was the sophomore, Ethan Foster. I believe that's been his first carry tonight. And it was a positive 5-yard gain. And that's a talented sophomore back there with them stud junior backs. And he's still in the game.
24-16, Etowah, 2nd and 6 from the 33. Inside again, spins. Nice positive play inside the 30, I'm going to say the 29. Just about to go under 9 minutes in the game. Pass play, get to the outside, lowered his shoulder. They quick huddled us right there, very close to the first down.
On that receiving end, that was freshman number 4, John Wallace Holiday. And we talked a little bit earlier about his knowledge of the game. He caught that ball and got upfield and stayed in bounds for the clock.
Here's the situation, 4th and 3. Now it's going to be like more 4th and 1 from the 28. Big play in this football game. We may just let the time run. Take a timeout. Make sure you have, I think we have one timeout left. Do we use it here? I think we do. We're going to take a timeout. Let's take it with them.
Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. The City of Attala knows that supporting our young people in their endeavors is important to the future of its city and its residents. The city's continued support of the Attala City Schools is a prime example of their work to protect the future of their community. Education, recreation, and quality of life, Attala boasts many firsts, like the home of the first hydroelectric plant in the country and the birthplace of the Southern Company. The Attala Mayor and City Council appreciate your support of the Etowah Blue Devils. Go Devils!
Welcome back here. I heard Adam Gilmer 100, Keith Jackson 0. That's the score I heard.
I appreciate that. This is, like I said, man, this has been an honor to do this. I'm excited that Jerry let me come join this radio crew here at WGAD, and I'm very passionate about Etowah, and there may be some times I say we, and I don't mean to. I mean to say Etowah, but, hey, we're going to have fun this year, Jerry. I promise you that.
Big play, 4th and 1 from the 28. I think we're just power with – is Davis back there? Trent Davis? Shotgun formation pistol, and there is a flag. Do we have too many men? That changes this dramatically.
I don't know. I think I didn't see. I saw 11. I don't know what they were thinking there. And that's something I didn't expect to see, and I don't expect to see it as the year goes on. Like we said, this is early in the year. This is the first game of the year. You're going to have that kind of stuff happen, but I guarantee you it gets corrected.
But let's say you cannot come out of a timeout in a situation 4th and 1 and have that mistake. You can't let it happen.
That can't happen. That's why I say it's correct.
Oh, yeah, Holiday's going to be all over that like a hobo and a ham sandwich. Shotgun formation, Troop drops back, looking, throws, incomplete, threw in triple coverage on 4th and 6. It still hit the receiver in the hands.
It did, man. You know, that was maybe questionable. I think Gadsden City knew that Ollie was fixing to get that ball thrown to him. Like we said earlier, we're not wanting to put the blame on nothing there.
Oh, no.
That was going to be a tough ball to catch for him because he had 3 Gadsden defenders on him, and there was a little touchy going on, but, you know, that's it, and it wasn't called. So let's get on defense, and let's play what we've been doing the second half, good defense.
Still just a one-score game, 24-16. Whew. 7:56 to play here in the game. Shotgun pistol, trips to the left, wide side, just straight down the field, single coverage, overthrown. Very good coverage there. It's going to stop the clock at 7:51.
That was great coverage by the sophomore Tay Wright. He was one-on-one with Gadsden City receiver, and they just threw the go ball and overthrew the guy a little bit. And I'm going to say this right now, and this brings me back to last year, a big turnover late in the game. Is it going to be Etowah that gets this big turnover? I can see an interception for a pick six.
We scored three defensive touchdowns last year. The ball's over snap. Quarterback's going to get on it. Big loss. Great call. Almost the turnover.
I'm telling you, I feel something feels like that. The Gadsden sideline, the Gadsden fans, they're not in it. Etowah's people are just still hyped up.
Gadsden City fans are leaving?
Yeah, they're starting to ease out of the stands where they're down just one score with 7:30 left.
Surely not. Surely they're not leaving. Big play right here. 7:25 to play in the game. 24-16 Etowah, 3rd and 26. Ball on the 18. Trips to the wide side, which is the Gadsden City side. Single coverage on the outside. No safety help over the top. Now they back off to it. Under pressure, the quarterback's going to run. Gets to the outside, still on his feet. Should be a holding call coming back.
Yeah, Gadsden City's lined up with the trips to the wide side of the field. We're rolling the safety down in man coverage. I've noticed tonight that Etowah is playing a lot of man stuff. That's what we've done in the past. We've played a lot of man coverage because we've got the skill, the athletes, to go up against the best receivers and say, hey, let's play one-on-one and let's go.
Hey, got a score update here. Central 7-0 over Hoover, and Lincoln 20, Southside 13.
Talk about that Central Hoover game. That was a state championship game last year. That was the first time Hoover had just won 10 games or not won more than 10. But I read an article this week where Central Phoenix City's quarterback hasn't cut his hair for 15 games, and he said he's not going to cut it until they lose. But he may end up with it down to his back.
4th and 15 here. We are back to punt. We got one man back. We could field it. Let's see. Sparks is a beast. Almost blocked. Lucky we didn't hit him. Oh, man, what a fingertip catch. I thought Jerry was going to jump out of the booth if we had fumbled that.
Hey, that's the thing that has been a positive tonight besides the early in the game, Sparks was hitting them boomers, getting their guys down there. But Trent's done a great job back there fielding punts tonight.
Hey, Fort Payne 28, Pale City 13 final.
Wow. I'm telling you, Fort Payne's got a new coach this year. We'll get to see them here about the middle of the season at Jim Glover. Fort Payne's got a receiver up there that is the real deal, 6'3", 200 maybe, somewhere like that. He's going to play sometime big time.
The kicker.
Now, McPherson's, every year they got a McPherson. I mean, he's an 8th grader last year.
Here's the situation. We're going to hurry up before guys get set. We're going to run the ball up the middle, gain of about 2, but I like our fast pace. That was 1st and 10 from the 41. Etowah's up 24-16, 6:29 to play. Hey, you just got to defensively. You just got to be on the field when the ball is put down. It's time to play.
And that's the thing I've seen tonight is I've seen Gadsden run a guy off late all the time. I bet Etowah sees this film and they go to start snapping it faster and faster and getting people caught with 12 players on the field.
2nd and 9 from the 42. Troop taking his time. Double wing, tight formation, one back. I think it's Trent Davis to the left of the junior, Brady Troop. Handoff, just dancing up the middle. Gain of about 2. 3rd, are we going a little conservative?
I believe we may be getting a little bit conservative, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing because Gadsden City's fixing to burn a timeout.
Maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe he's wanting to use the timeouts.
But I'm telling you, and that's smart.
Yeah,
that's smart by Coach Holliday. And there's if you watch, he does a lot of stuff to set up the pass, and he may be thinking Gadsden's fixing. I mean, they're thinking we're going to run it, let's play action that thing and hit for a bomb because nobody's expecting us to throw the ball deep right here, 3rd and 7 late in the game. They think we're going to just run the clock out.
Hey, and I have to give a huge shout-out to a man that does a lot of stuff for Etowah High School, Mr. Joey Nance, great friend of ours, and his whole family. Man, they work. Thank you, Joey, Dana, for all you guys do for the kids in Atala at Etowah High School.
Me and Joey are best buddies. There ain't nobody that works harder than Joey Nance for this football program. He is going to be missed when he is retired.
No doubt. Big play, 3rd and 8 now, 5:46 to go in the game. Devils up 24-16. 3rd and 8 from the 43 shotgun. They're bringing everybody. We were trying to run Davis to the outside. He's got a lane. He's up. First down, Devils. That is a Southern Heritage barbecue. First down.
Hey, they are, Gadsden City's defense is run blitzing us every play. Merrick for Gadsden City, the UAB commit, got through, gets fingertips on Davis. Davis just outruns him.
I don't care who you are. You don't arm tackle this kid.
No.
The hurry-up offense. Now we're going to wait. Twins to the right. Hunter Cox in a wing position over the left tackle. Taking our time here. Now we're going to change to the right side, which is the wide side. True. Hands off. Up the middle. Dances trying to get to the outside. Spinning it across the 45. Close to the 44-yard line is one Trent Davis.
That was a great play out of the outside linebacker for Gadsden City. Number 5, Rodney Johnson. He just slipped inside that big tackle for Etowah and just got a hand around Tripp's waist and brought him down. Good play.
Gain of about 2. They're going to say gain of 1. 2nd and 9 from the 45. 4:48. That's the number that really matters right now. Again, 1-score game. Shotgun formation. Handoff over the left side. Davis. Big first down and more. Across the 35 down to the 34. That is a Southern Heritage Barbecue first down. And this is the first time tonight I've heard from one Nathan Jones from Team 1 Chevy.
Nathan's a good guy.
Where's my boy Nate been?
Nathan's a good guy. Nathan goes way back. I used to coach his son Tyler back in the day. Hey,
Wormy.
In baseball, yeah, Wormy. Hey, but look here. This is I talked about this early, Jerry, and I knew it wasn't going to come into play because of Gadsden City's numbers. But Etowah is gashing them up down the field right now. Gadsden City's tired. Gadsden's not getting into their stance. They're just standing out there with their hands on their hips, and I did not expect to see that. I knew Etowah was in good shape. I knew Etowah was a fast offense, but I wasn't expecting Gadsden City to play with just 11 and have their hands on their hips. Gadsden's tired.
You're talking about conditioning. My gosh.
Hey, Gadsden's blitzing every play in between the tackles. We're getting outside the tackles. We're not trying to run it in between the tackles. But talking about Etowah's conditioning, I've seen them this summer run up and down them fields when it was 98 degrees. It was hot. They wasn't doing it late in the evening. They wasn't doing it early in the morning. They was doing it when that dew was coming off the ground.
Let's set the stage here. 1st and 10 for Etowah on the 34. 24-16. Devils 4:26 to play in the game. Shotgun, single back to the left, tight formation. Everyone in tight. Is that a false start? I believe. Or was that a delay of game? I didn't see the clock.
Hey, I'm going to give a shout-out to an old Etowah alumni. You're going to know him. Everybody in Attala knows him. And I'm going to give a shout-out to Drew Hubbard. He's been messaging me all night. I don't know where Drew's at tonight, but if he was in Gadsden, we'd see him because that's one big Etowah supporter.
How about this? Lee Osmond's first game, Arab 28, Boaz 21 in the 4th.
Arab's got a gym up there in Coach Lee Osmond. That was a great hire by him, and they pulled him in, too, with big numbers. Got a lot of kids out.
1st and 15 from the 39. 4:25 to go on the game clock. Etowah 24, Gadsden City 16. Tight formation. Troop hands it off, trying to get to the outside. Davis to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Devils.
That was a 40-yard run by Nana Davis. And he turned on the afterburners, and that's that track speed we've been talking about. Folks, if you ain't seen Nana Davis run track, pull up Etowah's 4x100 relay team and watch this kid run. He's got Olympic-type speed out there on the football field.
That was a 39-yard Coach Bogle taught touchdown run.
Hey, I'm telling you.
The track coach.
Well, hey, folks, if you can see this field, he was going to the left side. He got the ball, changed directions, come back to the right. They had the angle on him, and he outrun the angle. That was a great job by Nana Davis.
Nana Davis, he got rated the number 50 football player in Alabama. 30-16 now as we go for the extra point. Up and good. 31-16 is the score. Let's take a 30-second timeout. This is Blue Devil football right here on WGAT.
At M&J Automotive, we understand that finding the perfect combination of quality and affordability can be difficult. So we've made it our goal to provide Attala and surrounding areas with the best possible buying experience. We're located at 612 Gilbert Ferry Road, Southeast in Attala. Call us at 256-344-2184 or visit us online at www.shopmj247.com. On there, you can view our inventory, set up a test drive, or apply for credit. We finance with no credit check. We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 6. M&J Automotive.
Welcome back to Gadsden City High School. Quick score update. Thank you, Coach Marco Bryant. Southsiders came all the way back and tied the game against Lincoln 20-20. Hey, I want to give a big condolences and much love to the family of my friend Bo McConnell. Went to be with the Lord past couple days. Thoughts and prayers go out to my friend Bubba. Miss you, love you, buddy. I will see you again one day. There's just a high pooch kick, going to be fielded. Could have been returned. It was returned. The defense did a great job stopping them down around the 37, 38-yard line.
Jerry, I'm going to give another shout-out. I'm full of shout-outs now, folks. This is an exciting atmosphere. Gadsden City people are leaving. But anyways, I want to give a shout-out to my Uncle Mike Thompson down in Mobile, Alabama, listening to the Blue Devils.
Amen. 31-16 is your score. 4:11 to go in the game. Gadsden City taking their time. You got to think this is going to be big play the rest of the game for Gadsden City. And again, their quarterback, Macon, has not played since early. Quick pass to the outside, man in space. He's got speed to the 40, to the 30. He will not catch him. Touchdown. Just like that, the speed of Gadsden City. Celebration penalty by number 4.
That play right there was set up by good blocking.
That's
by
Blunt.
the receivers. Yeah, they throwed it out there to him in the flats. He got it and went about 80 with it. And get a unsportsmanlike conduct on Gadsden. A little bit of celebration. And Etowah's not out of the woods yet, but I think there's a different team out there right now than there was in the first half. They're getting positive yardage and doing the right things up front.
It is going to be a celebration penalty as Blunt took his helmet off and celebrated. That's the flag down there. The touchdown will be good. Again, don't go away. We knew this was going to be a battle. Gadsden City does not have quit in them because their coaching staff led by, I haven't talked about Devendra Woods, who I think is one of the best coaches in Etowah County, bar none. He was a great hire. He was the head coach of Coosa Christian the last few years. He is the varsity. He is a 9th grade head coach, and it helps obviously with the varsity. He is a brilliant mind and a great Christian human being.
Yeah, I got a chance to meet him last night at the Westbrook Coosa game. He was a very nice, knowledgeable man. But,
he is.
And I want to talk about, our defensive stand, first play. Folks, remember, we had about 5 guys just in the defensive backfield. It just went 80 for Etowah to get that offensive touchdown. We were a little bit tired, probably a little legs were a little weary, but we knew this was going to be a good one.
And give a lot of credit to Blunt. He is amazing.
I mean,
here comes the extra point attempt. Snap, hold, kick, up, and true, just like that. Check me, that's 31-23. Let's take a 30-second timeout. This is Etowah High School football on WGAT.
Dr. Sabrina Morgan Graves, MD, would like to take this opportunity to remind you to visit your healthcare provider regularly, even if you're healthy. The purpose of your checkup is to screen for diseases, assess the risk of future possible medical problems, foster a healthy lifestyle, update vaccinations, and to maintain a relationship with your healthcare provider in case of an illness. Dr. Sabrina Morgan Graves' office is located at 304 South 4th Street in Gadsden. Telephone 256-543-1222.
Hey, welcome back, man. This is what high school football is about. This rivalry, this atmosphere. 3:58 to play here in the game. Etowah leads 31-23. You know the onside kick is coming. I would think, unless you just trust your defense that much, it is just a one-score game.
It is one-score game. I'm probably onside kicking it here. They're going back up from the celebration penalty earlier. But, we was talking about Blunt just scoring that long touchdown. It was just a series ago. Blunt got hurt and come off the field, and then that was a remarkable recovery out of him to get back out there and go 80 with it.
Yeah, that was a 50-yard touchdown.
50,
Let's see. We have number 7 for Etowah on the field, Tay Wright here. This is high school football at its finest. Do they kick it deep and trust the defense? He does. We have a man back at the 30. Trying to get to the outside spin, back around, cut up, got a block. Still on his feet across the 40 to the 41. Great job, Nana. Hey, here's a huge score update. Thanks again for Coach O'Brien. Big score, Spain Park 35, Hillcrest 27. That Spain Park quarterback is Harrison Barker. That's Jay Barker's son playing quarterback tonight. I'm going to have to put Mark on the payroll. Oh, wait, he's rich. I'm not. I need on his payroll.
That was a great return out of Etowah right there. Got the ball up to the 40. That's a good job, Nana.
What patient run that was.
Yeah, because we was in the hands team. That was a good job by Nana.
Jerry is saying we need 1 first down. Mark, of course, if you put me on your payroll, that means I can tithe to my church more. Just, throwing it out there. 1st and 10 from the 40, 3:50 to play. Handoff up the middle. Gain of around 3. Gadsden City's going to use, were they going to use their last time out? They are not at this point.
They got one, Jerry. This is what's going to be key for Etowah right here offensively, is getting the 3 and the 4 yard gains every time. Not getting negative stuff, not getting a penalty or nothing like that. Just keep going, as we say, north. Just keep going north and get a first down, and I think it's going to be good because Gadsden's going to be forced to use a timeout.
I can see Nathan Jones sitting in his truck listening to the game here. Etowah up 31-23, 3:13 to play in the game. What an environment. They're bringing everybody. Trying to get to the outside, on our feet, spinning almost to the 45. We'll say the 44. Drew Hubbard will be going crazy wherever he's listening. Hey, I know we got somebody listening down in Florida.
Yeah, we got Danny Sieber moved his son down today to Lakeland, Florida. Son Daniel's gone down there to play baseball. Ex-Etowah football player. This is a big third down, Jerry.
3rd and 5 from the 45. 2:35 to play in the game. Who's at tailback? 3 or 1?
Looks like it's going to be Trent Davis.
Trent Davis, Brady Troop, the quarterback. Hands off. Davis is spinning, gets on the inside. Great job by the defense. They hold him. Going to bring up 4th down. And last year, we're okay with the defense on the field. We play for that. This year, these kids are going to have to grow up in a hurry.
Yes, right here is what we're going to say. Etowah's defense is fixing to grow up. They're going to get the run that looked like Gadsden City got a timeout. I thought Etowah may be able to run the clock down, but Coach Ali Smith for Gadsden City called a timeout. That's their last one. Now, go back to the first quarter. Punting, special teams. I believe you said it. Special teams is going to come up big. Can Eric Edge flip the field on Gadsden, and can this young defense grow up in a hurry? Because we're fixing to find out.
Well, right now, Coach Philip Pierce, the defensive coordinator for Etowah High School, is going to talk about, containment. We have to keep containment. We have to tackle.
Yeah, and another big thing, the secondary coach, Coach Matthew Bone, is probably on them DBs about keeping guys in front of them and not letting them get back deep behind them. But
Barry Hall at the Crampton Bowl, Central up 14-0. He said that the Crampton Bowl is serving Outback Steakhouse in the concession.
Wow. They stepped it up down there in Montgomery for this one.
What can Atala get us? Can they get us some Southern Heritage barbecue rib tips?
I don't know. We might just stay with them hamburgers.
Here we go, 4th and 5 from the 44. 2:07. Where are you at, Devil fans? Raise up. We need you. Nathan Jones, get outside the vehicle. We need you right here, Bubba. Snap. Punt. It's going to be returnable. Trying to get to the outside. Ooh, that's a shoestring tackle. Who is that young man?
That's number 8, Ethan Foster, making a shoestring tackle. That's a great job. Tackle. Great tackle.
Let me set the stage for you here. 2 minutes to go in the game. Etowah up 31-23. It was a one-play quick scoring drive last time. Again, Gadsden City is doing this without their starting quarterback, Macon. Lawson's been incredible. Here we go. Pistol formation, trips to the right. Handoff up the middle, and we'll let them run. Both teams out of timeouts. Under 2 minutes, and Arab Lee Osmond picked up their first win tonight. Great job, Coach Lee Osmond. Thank you, Coach O'Brien. Second and 5. Pistol dropping back, trying to get no one behind us. We throw it deep middle. Intercepted to the 40. 35, 30, inside the 30. How about them Blue Devils? I see you, Phillip Pierce. I see you.
Hey, I told you that there's going to be a turnover happen sometime in this game.
Who got it?
It was going to be huge. That's no other than number 6, Ollie Finch. Big turnover last year. He scored a touchdown. Start the game off last year. That's huge out of our DBs right there. Good job, Coach Phillip Pierce and Coach Matthew Bone with the defense. I think this defense has grew up this year. Now let's get some first downs and take a knee. We may be able to take one now.
1:28 to play in the game. Ollie Finch with a huge play makes up for his drops earlier in the game in a big way.
Big way, and we were still in the man-man coverage.
Troop at quarterback. 1:28 to go in the game. Oh, that is my favorite. That is the old take a knee. Let the clock run. 31-23, but hang on. We've seen some strange things happen in this series.
Yeah, there's been some strange things happen in this series, but I got confidence in us snapping it back to the quarterback and taking a knee right here.
1:04 to go. Play clock at 19. What about Brady Troop leading this offensively? Man, what a great game. This kid is going to get recruited. I am telling you what is the truth.
Jerry, we've seen a different Etowah team. The Etowah teams in the past have been hard-nosed, hit you in the mouth, top guys, power eye teams with big-time running back. This team here is different. They're spread you out, get the athletes to football, and let them do the work. And, boy, they doing the work.
Look at it right now.
They're doing
we have
the work.
To take one more snap. Kerry Harden called this, a Sansom guy, a true family member, if you will, called this victory. And it is a victory with this snap by Troop. It's over. The Etowah Blue Devils shocked Etowah County in Alabama 2 years in a row. Now let's show some class and sportsmanship. Unbelievable. 31-23 is the final score. I see you, Atala. I see you, Southern Heritage Barbecue, because I'm going to slop on them ribs tomorrow, son. You just don't know.
Hey, I'm telling you, you might have to stop by. I want to give a huge shout-out to Coach John Holliday. He had this team ready. They played their hearts out tonight. And you can't take nothing away from Gadsden City because Gadsden City, they played good. It just come up on Etowah's side, and that's what we was looking for tonight. I can't wait. This is going to be exciting. This is what we needed to boost the year.
No doubt. 31-23 is the final score here at Titan Stadium. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with the Team 1 Chevrolet Nathan Jones postgame show. Woo! Stay with us, folks.
AmeriCool Heating and Air Conditioning is a proud sponsor of Etowah High School football. Jeff Stovall has been in business for 15 years, servicing the Atala and surrounding areas. AmeriCool Heating and Air provides service work and repair on both residential and commercial systems. When you call 256-547-3113 and mention you heard this ad, you'll receive a 10% discount. AmeriCool Heating and Cooling, 917 3rd Street Southwest in Atala.
If you think you can't afford a new car, think again. Team One Hyundai has brand new accents for only $14,990. Sporty, sleek, perfect for your first new car. For students, new accent only $14,990. How about a brand new Elantra, only $15,990? Elantra has been a top seller for Hyundai since it came into the market. Safe and sporty, new Elantra, $15,990. How about a new Sonata Limited, turbo loaded, $25,590? That is 25% off MSRP. Sonata is a top-rated vehicle in all classes, and this one is loaded. New Hyundais come with America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty, and Hyundai Assurance. Now you can afford a new Hyundai. Team One Hyundai, Highway 77, Rainbow City. Team1Hyundai.com. Must qualify for all incentives. Tax, title, and dock fee not included. For qualified buyers, see dealer for complete details.
Let the Cole family and staff introduce you to true Southern Heritage Barbecue. They have ribs, smoked chicken, burgers, hot dogs, and everything is made to order. They have loaded fries, loaded nachos, my personal favorite, the convenient family pack. Ask about the brown bag special. That's right, you get a burger, a barbecue sandwich, or a hot dog with chips and a drink for only $5. Hey, we also offer ribs and rib tips all day, Friday and Saturday. Don't tell my wife, but you have to try the peanut butter pie. It is amazing. Located at 215 Gilbert's Ferry Road in Attala, right across the street from Gadsden Warehousing. They're open Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 11 to 7, Friday and Saturday, 11 to 8, closed on Wednesday and Sundays. Southern Heritage Barbecue can cater your event. Phone your order in 256-344-2897. Don't forget to like them on Facebook. Southern Heritage Barbecue.
Are you in the market for a clean, dependable used car, truck, or SUV? Are you looking for a dealership with low down payments and easy to maintain weekly payments? Are you tired of being turned down? Check out Etowah Used Cars. Let my dad, Dwayne Ball, and his staff get you into the right vehicle for you with low down payments and low weekly payments. We say yes. Etowah Used Cars, located at 200 5th Avenue in Attala. Give us a call, 256-538-8222, or visit us online at www.etowahusedcars.com.
Are you looking for something different in a pharmacy? Come experience Rick's Discount Drugs, a Health Mart pharmacy located on the corner of Highway 77 and 3rd Street in Attala. Open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday, 8 to 2 on Saturdays. Don't feel like coming in? Use the convenient drive-up service. Don't forget to ask about the home delivery option. Rick and his staff are fast and courteous. Give them a call, 256-538-5850. Rick's Discount Drugs, where you're more than just a prescription.
Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. The City of Attala knows that supporting our young people in their endeavors is important to the future of its city and its residents. The city's continued support of the Attala City Schools is a prime example of their work to protect the future of their communities. Education, recreation, and quality of life, Attala boasts many firsts, like the home of the first hydroelectric plant in the country and the birthplace of the Southern Company. The Attala Mayor and City Council appreciate your support of the Etowah Blue Devils. Go Devils!
WGAD Rainbow City Gadsden.
103.9 FM, W280ER.
WGAD Gadsden.
Hey, we are back here. What an incredible game. This is the Team One Chevy Nathan Jones post-game show. Gus, we can turn the volume down a little bit and relax. What a crazy atmosphere. I just got a text message from Kyle D. Pierce, attorney at law. He said this is one of the most electrifying atmospheres he had ever seen.
Yes, it was electric, Jerry. I mean, both sides hung in there. Both sides hung in there tonight, and it was electric, man. This series needs to keep going on and on.
Man, let's talk a little bit about what we saw. You talk about the ups and downs of a game, the ebb and flows, the fact that this young bunch of kids came into this huge stadium, AstroTurf, big Gadsden City in all its might, and was not intimidated. They put the work in all summer. They put the work in since Coach Holliday got here. They knew what they were going to do. Were they some sloppy plays and execution issues? Obviously, it's the first game of the season. In an atmosphere like this against a huge opponent, man, I give them A+.
Oh, yes, A+. A+. It was sloppy, but, like we've said, first game of the year, not a big deal. What I'm proud of is I'm proud of everybody saying, that we lost so many off of that defense.
And we did.
We did lose a lot. We lost some great, great players off of that defense. What I'm proud of is, man, that these young kids that were playing JV football last year, this time, stepped up to the occasions in some big times. They gave up some big-time plays, but, hey, when you're playing guys both ways, you're going to do that some.
Alma mater, we got to get up. Man, and again, we're not going to take a long time here. We will break this down, and this game is recorded, as we're going to record all the Etowah games this year, and we will get the link out. You guys listen. I want you guys to, if you get a chance, get over on Bo Starkey, Reggie Davis, Josh Abercrombie, get them on those guys' Average Joe Sports channel. Catch up their take on this game. Reggie Davis, huge Gadsden Titan supporter. What a classy guy, though.
Yeah,
man.
Reggie is. I talked to him last night, and he was all about, Gadsden City's going to beat Etowah, and I was all about Etowah's going to beat Gadsden City. That's sure. And I want to give a shout-out to the representative from Attala, from Etowah, Jay Green. Jay is very knowledgeable of the game and very knowledgeable of college football. And Jay told Reggie last night there's no way that Gadsden City beats Etowah, because them Etowah kids, they didn't think they were going to lose. They did not. They knew they were coming in to win. And when I seen them get off the bus tonight, they was straight business. And they come out on the field. They got in a big circle. Coach Holiday talked a little bit. Brother Earl, he prayed. And it was like, let's go get dressed and do this thing.
Man, let me go down the scoring drives of this football game for Etowah High School. It all started on it started on the screen pass. Brady Troop, 83 yards to Trent Davis. That set up the Hunter Cox 3-yard touchdown run for the first score of the game for Etowah. Then it was Troop, a 24-yard touchdown pass to none other than Ollie Finch. That made it 16-14 Gadsden City going to the half. And then number 3 kind of took over. He had a 38-yard touchdown run. That was on 4th and 2. Very important, 4th and 2, 38-yard touchdown run. Also had the 2-point conversion to Etowah to go up 22-16 at that point. Then the defense, after the huge punt from Edge, got the safety. I don't know who got it, but you called it the whole defense. We're going to give it to him. Let's give that one to Phillip Pierce. Then we had Nana Davis showing his incredible track speed that translates to amazing football speed. I wish all these kids ran track, but 39-yard touchdown run. Then Ollie sealed it. Ollie Finch Jr., the junior, with the interception, closed the scoring 31-23. Etowah over Gadsden City 2 years in a row.
Yeah, Jerry, this is a huge win. This is what boosted them last year to finish the season out 10-0 under Coach Drew Knowles, and this is what's going to do it this year. This is going to boost them, and we got some tough opponents this year. We know Pell City and Fort Payne, them 2 6A programs are going to be big. Moody's out of the suburb of Birmingham, they should be good. And then our region is very, very competitive.
We saw Pell City Fort Payne play tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it was a close one. And I'm looking forward to seeing what this win does for the Blue Devils. I'm looking forward to it.
And thank you to everyone that helped in this broadcast, from Swedes, Coach Marco Bryant, of course, Darren Bailey, Barry Hall on assignment down at the Crampton Bowl. Blake Matthews, if he was here, he would say, it's great to be a Blue Devil, Jerry.
It is. Go Blue.
That's what he does. And we had different people coming in. Again, Nathan Jones, thank you for being the sponsor for the post-game show. Go see him at Team One Chevrolet. Can't thank enough our sponsor, our pregame show, Etowah Used Cars, Dwayne Ball. You guys go check those guys out, man. Great family. Jeremy, he wore his Etowah Blue Devil shirt to work today. So over at Etowah Used Cars in Attala, check him out. And, of course, my home, Team One Hyundai in Rainbow City. Thank you to Kerry Harden, the whole gang over there, man. We appreciate you. Ron Dancy checking in. Everybody's giving scores. It was a great night. It was indeed a great night to be a Blue Devil.
And one thing before I let you go, Jerry, tomorrow the Little Etowah Blue Devils, the little Pee Wee football team, will be at home tomorrow against Sardis. So if you're not got anything to do in the morning before college football kicks off, come out and watch Coach Tommy Davis' C-Team football. in the morning at 10 o'clock against Sardis, and the B team will follow them, and then the A team should follow them right after.
Let's just not get another celebration.
Yeah, okay, I mean, I'm not going to get another celebration.
It was great TV, though.
Hey, it was just the jamboree.
Hey,
I got warned.
Great job, man, tonight. Thank you for the team. Adam, your first game, man.
Man, I'm sweating over here. I appreciate it, Jerry. This is a blessing, and I'm extremely blessed to do it. And
people don't realize the hard work that goes into a broadcast.
Hey, man, this it is. It's
but
very
we
hard.
Love it.
I do, and love it a lot. And I've always loved football and breaking it down and kind of telling what's going on. But again, I want to thank you and WGAD for letting me do this. Etowah for letting me do this.
So that is the final, 31-23 Etowah. Next week, same thing. We're going to go on the road again to Moody, the Battle of the Blue Devils. I will sit down with Coach John Holiday. We have the Northeast Orthopedic Team 1 Hyundai Coach John Holiday show. Airtime again is going to be at 6:30 for the Etowah Used Cars pregame show. And, man, I don't know. What a great game. Thank you, high school football. We appreciate you. We love you very much. We'll get this game back out there. We'll get the recording so people can listen to it. Don't judge us too harshly. It's our first game, too.
Hey, me and you, I thought we did a good job tonight. It is hard doing this, but, hey, as the year goes on, the team's going to be great on the field, and we're going to be great on the booth.
Yeah, from your lips to God's ears. Hey, let's end this. Again, thank you to all the sponsors. So for, man, I got a whole bunch of lists here. So for Blake Matthews, Barry Hall, Darren Bailey, Jeffrey Mitchell, the producer that makes it happen. Love you, my buddy. For Gus Gilmer, I'm Jerry White. Good night. God bless. Go Blue.
Etowah Blue Devils football is brought to you by the generous contributions of Rick's Discount Drugs, Team 1 Hyundai, the City of Atala, Dr. Sabrina Morgan Graves, MD, M&J Automotive, Team 1 Chevrolet, AmeriCool Heating and Cooling, Etowah Used Cars, Northeast Orthopedics, and Southern Heritage Barbecue.